All right, looks like we're live. What's going on, everybody? Caleb, congratulations. You are indeed first. What did Fousey do? He took advantage of a woman who was claiming to be a victim of sex trafficking. It's pretty freaking bizarre, dude. The whole interaction. We're just going to maybe watch one stupid Brett Cooper video before we get into the FouseyTube thing.
Section, I'm Brett Cooper. So last week, some videos started circulating about attractiveness.
What can I say? I like the way you're put together.
And they were all based on a video that came out last year in 2022 from an aesthetics expert that said that with every generation, we are getting uglier.
I'm ugly.
You're ugly and what?
That is just entirely nonsensical. If you look at like Hollywood stars from like, I don't know, 60s, 80s versus now, I would say probably especially for men, there's like an improvement in aesthetics, at least by our modern standards. Fuck. Hollywood stars 1960s. Audrey Hepburn was very fucking pretty though. I don't know, like what versus now, like Chris Hemsworth and shit.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Which is not something you ever want to read or hear, especially as a woman. That is not pleasant for any of us. But as I was reading articles about this video, I was reminded about those accounts on Twitter that will post things like, look at those bombshell blondes. You used to see 6 of them just working at the Sonic downtown. Now Victoria's Secret models aren't as hot as that. And then they just post like these random chicks.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. You'll find hot girls working in stores. Like, Mia Khalifa was working at a fucking burger restaurant right before she did porn.
In bathing suits from the 50s who are literally stunning, or they're like longboarding down Venice Beach or whatever. And
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? This is what she thinks is like banging? They're flat as shit. They have no body. Like, no ass. Mac donated $2. I love you, Richie boy. Well, I love you too. Thanks, Mac. Yeah, just on a normal daily fucking basis, like going into a clothing store or, I don't know, if I'm getting vegan food from somewhere, like I just see way more attractive women on a normal daily basis than this. A donated $2. Did the debate finally happen yesterday? No, it did not. He had to reschedule. Thanks for the donation, though, A.
literally stunning, or they're like longboarding down Venice Beach or whatever. And like all the commenters agree, and they're reminiscing about a time when, you know, men and women were hotter and fitter and tanner. But now I'm sitting here thinking that maybe all of those Twitter accounts got it.
Well, I mean, you're seeing more obese people, but if you're talking about people who are like legit attractive, like, you know, 8 out of 10 or more, I think you're seeing more 8 out of 10 people today versus, you know, I don't know, in the 60s or something.
right, and we're going to talk about that today. Before we do, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section or off the clock episode. Alrighty, so before we get into this, I have to put a disclaimer out here because I don't want anybody being upset or sad. I don't want you guys to get worried thinking that I'm about to say that we are all ugly and that we are all...
Well, I don't live in Toronto anymore, but I'm close to Toronto. Toronto has an insane concentration of hot women. I think Toronto, probably more than any other place on Earth, has the highest concentration of hot women. But even outside of Toronto, like if you go to like Guelph, Hamilton, Kitchener, places like that, you still see like a ton of really attractive women.
Hopeless, because there is actually something that is very positive about this. We're going to get to that at the end. You just have to bear with me for a few minutes. All right, so I first saw this and got wind of this story through the New York Post. The headline reads, "Why People Are Becoming Less Attractive Facial Analyst." So it all originated on TikTok, of course, as everything does in 2023. And the creator of this video and this expert is Shefri Hassan, who runs a facial aesthetics company called Quoves, plastic surgeon, all that stuff. So let's just watch what he had to say. This now has millions of views.
Have you ever looked at an old yearbook from the 1950s and wondered why teenagers or high schoolers look so much older than they do?
I can almost guarantee you that is somebody who's like 20. That's not, in all likelihood, that's not somebody who's like 17. You're talking about a fucking time period where like a lot more people would have delayed their education or not even bothered going. So yeah, that's probably a guy who graduated when he was like fucking 20 or 21 or something.
Today, there are multiple theories for why this is the case, but the one that makes the most intuitive sense, at least to me, is presented in Contemporary Orthodontics by Prophet and colleagues using what's known as the functional matrix hypothesis. In simple terms, this theory states that the development of the face is dependent on the forces that you put on it. For the upper and lower jaw, the tongue or other forces can push it downwards and outwards, and then new bone comes to fill it in its place. In this example, this little girl had a very severe sinus infection, so she would always be breathing through her mouth.
Oh boy, here we fucking go, dude. This theory really does not have good evidence behind it. The idea that you won't get a projection of the jaw because you're not using a like significant amount of biting force doesn't really make much sense. Like for any other kind of bone structure, you don't see people growing taller, like having longer legs because they like carry bags of rice or something when they're a kid. So why is this the only bone where the actual length and projection changes based on forces applied to it? It doesn't make any fucking intuitive sense. There's an extreme limitation to the actual,
React to this.
I shall do that for you. There's an extreme limitation to like the actual amount of data. This is really only case reports, right? So when you're only looking at case reports, you're only making a fucking assumption on what fucking caused this lack of jaw development. It's probably related to her being genetically fucked and not her only eating fucking oatmeal as a kid.
Hey mate, hey mate,
Yeah, I've seen that.
hey mate,
Screaming.
I mean, do that to a man.
Gee, I don't know.
Hey, it's a female, buddy.
No, I just want
Keep your hands off her.
What are you going to do?
Touch. No, bro.
Don't you dare touch me.
Bro, you don't have to go grab her like that,
all I
mate.
hear is your shit.
Hey mate,
There
you
are
could have gone
animals
about it a
suffering
different
in
way
the
than
No, I just
that.
want to get...
Yeah, a lot of dudes are fucking cowards who attack activists because I've been to protests and shit. I've never been fucking attacked by anybody. The only people who get attacked are women or like really short, small dudes. I have a buddy who's pretty short. I think he's like 5'6" or something. And he's like not skinny as shit. Like he works out, but he's like slender. And he's being attacked really fucking viciously at a bunch of protests. There's one fucking circus manager who, like, almost fucking killed him. He was choking the shit out of the guy. So these people are fucking cowards. Like, they're never gonna fucking attack somebody who's, like, over 6 feet and like, weighs 300 pounds. They're only gonna go after women, so fuck this dipshit.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, if I saw something like that, I'd just fucking... He'd be on his head.
And she wouldn't keep it closed long enough for the mandible or the lower jaw to develop properly.
You're crazy.
Now, your case is probably
So this is a fucking crazy wacko who believes in mewing.
not as bad as this, but with 70% of the Western world having some kind of malocclusion or recession, much like this, it's a very good explanation for why faces are becoming less and less attractive.
I am surprised that he did not just roll that into an ad for mouth tape. You know, that's like the thing these days. Like all of those holistic health guys are, you know, talking about health tape. My best friend Amir sleeps with mouth tape every single night. I would love to do it. I'm so weirded out by it. Like I tried it one night. I could not fall asleep. I was just like, this is too much stuff. I can't do it. But a lot of people sleep with mouth tape for that reason, because they want to make sure that their mouth stays closed. There's all of these graphs showing like mouth breathers versus nose breathers and how their jaws form. So this is not new information to me. I've seen it, you know, circulating the last couple of years for sure. But overall, people are pretty split about this. Like one person said, no, it's that we associate hairstyles with age. Try to add modern hair on those faces. I still think that they would probably be more attractive in my opinion. Somebody else said, I'm in dentistry and this is absolutely accurate. Another person said, there's a study that shows in the modern diet that we are eating softer foods, which can present more crowding of teeth. Again, because we're not actually using our jaws the way that we did hundreds of years ago. So they're developing differently because we don't need to use them as we did in previous generations. Somebody else said, I think it's mainly fashion, photo quality, and
Like, you don't even have to look far. So, study of the facial soft tissue morphology in nasal and mouth breathing patients. So, study aimed to investigate three-dimensional 3D facial morphology of children with skeletal class 2 structure with different breathing patterns. And I'll just skip to the conclusion. And participants with skeletal class 2 pattern, mouth breathing children compared to NB. What's the abbreviation?
If that debate kid
Nasal.
keeps postponing the debate, don't you think this is looking like RC, or could you confirm somehow that it's someone else?
It's not RC. He has a YouTube channel, so it's not RC. He also, when he messages and stuff, you can tell it's a different person. Thanks for the donation, though. It's a 10-year-old kid. So, mouth-breathing children compared with non-breathing children showed different facial morphology in the same sex group. Children with mouth-breathing showed a more protruded upper lip and increased lower facial height, accounting for a larger proportion of the facial height. However, no significant correlation was found between facial morphology and breathing pattern. Only correlative trends were found. So they didn't find any statistically significant difference between facial morphology and breathing pattern. They only found like a little bit of a correlation with mouth breathing and having a greater upper lip projection. But they couldn't actually identify a statistically significant difference between those with a particular breathing pattern and those facial morphology differences. So, in all likelihood, what's going on is that people with greater upper lip projections have breathing problems and not the other way around. They're just more likely to have, like, breathing problems. Not, you know, these breathing problems cause the lower projection.
Factors like smoking cigarettes that made people look older. And I think a confusing part of this video was how this person conflated attractiveness and age and looking older, because at the beginning he was talking about looking older, and then at the end he said, you know, that makes somebody more attractive. So I think it was kind of all over the place. But in my opinion, actually, I think that
Well, when it comes to men, actually looking older does make you more attractive. like, unless you're really into young looking people, but like, you're not going to tell me a 15-year-old boy looks more attractive than a 25-year-old man. Like, you're not going to have the same degree of masculine traits as a 15-year-old as you are when you're 25.
Children and young people today actually look a lot older. I think there was like a period in the 2000s where we all just looked absolutely terrible. But kids today, I mean, you've seen the memes. The fourth graders look like they're in high school. I don't know what is going on. I think it's just the fashion and the fact that our culture is making people grow up very, very quickly. Older people are trying to stay young for as long as possible with plastic surgery, with fashion. It's just a hot.
Well, yeah, so I've definitely noticed that, especially with younger girls. I'm seeing like really young girls who are like 9, 10 years old wearing clothes that you'd expect to see on like a 20-year-old. It's kind of weird, but those are sort of the fashion trends right now, and especially when you're talking about older groups of people, like the technology we have access to right now with plastic surgery, healthy aging clinics, like, you know, hormone treatment, and just the knowledge we have on, you know, just health in general, people are able to stay looking younger and fitter and healthier for much longer. Like, you can look at rates of, like, dental replacements. Like, wasn't too long ago where by the time you were in your 60s, it was pretty common for people to have full dental replacements where they need dentures. And now, it's pretty common for people to get up into their 80s without needing dentures.
Hodgepodge of chaos and weirdness and everybody being very insecure. I just think that's a very hard thing to pin down, and it's very cultural and dependent upon the time period and where our society is at. However, I thought what he said about the jaw evolution and some of the other physical factors was interesting and definitely worth exploring. Now, in his caption on that video...
It's not. It's bullshit. Like, again, no one fucking takes this seriously. There's a reason why that Mew guy... None of his fucking claims ever, got accepted by the Orthodontic Society. It doesn't even make any fucking intuitive sense, and he couldn't even explain a fucking mechanism for how this happens. How the hell would pressure on your jaw create a longer protrusion? Like, none of your other fucking bones work that way. He can't explain how fucking putting pressure on a bone makes it grow longer. It doesn't make any sense. And then the only thing you can rely on are fucking case reports and, like, what, 2 or 3 fucking twin studies?
He said, the average person's face is becoming increasingly disadvantaged by modern diets, sleeping patterns, pollutants, and orofacial habits, creating a greater inequality in the attractives versus the unattractives.
Say it louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
That's just complete nonsense. So, I don't know what the hell she means by sleeping patterns. Orofacial habits. Like, you're talking about a time period where, like, 90 fucking % of the population smoked. How, like, smoking prevalence peaked in the 1960s, and it's, like, rock bottom now. How the hell can you say oral facial habits have worsened when smoking prevalence is so fucking low? Doesn't make any sense. A, donate $2. You need to be 13 to have a YouTube channel, so it could be RC pretending. It's not. Thanks for the nation, dude.
Attractives versus the unattractives.
Say it louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
And I was looking at some of his other videos, and he also talks about the impact of water. Now, people were very standoffish about all of this, but everything that he said in this caption is pretty well documented, even though
it's not.
He didn't get into the weeds.
She has no ability to do any research. Like, she doesn't even have any critical fucking thinking skills. You don't need to be you don't need to be like me, a fucking autist who just spends all day researching things to like come to the conclusion, like, how the hell is a bone going to lengthen if you put like a certain type of pressure on it? It doesn't make any sense.
Hi VG. I hope you are doing great tonight. Check out this recent video by Goob_U2 exposing racists in the fitness industry. I'm glad to see guys like him calling these people out.
Yeah, I actually like his Instagram. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but certainly. Like, I think the fitness industry in particular, you have people hiding a lot of their racist shit because of the amount of fucking black people who are interested in fitness. So if you have like far right leaning sensibilities, I think a lot of that shit just ends up getting hidden because pretty fucking quickly when, like, how many fucking big fitness YouTubers and competitors are black? You're not going to go very far. So I haven't really seen much of that on YouTube. Like, you see a ton of it when you're looking at political content, but not so much when you're looking at fitness content.
Enough to where they don't even try to hide their racism online. Robert Hector, welcome to the show. So this is Robert Hector. He's a wannabe fitness guy that's also a landlord and posts some really interesting shit in his story. So this was the start of a racist tirade that Robert went on in his stories after having to evict a black guest from his Airbnb. I'm not going to post the whole thing, but Robert had concluded in these posts that there are inferior races that are less smart than others and there are superior races. Totally normal thing to do, Robert. And then if you look at his page, he takes pleasure in kicking out people and their children from his Airbnbs. So much pleasure that he photographs it and posts about it. Mommy, why are we getting evicted? LOL. I blurred the kid's face. He did not. He says here, I woke up to a serious ghetto infiltration of my kingdom. And he didn't stop at just photographing the poor child getting kicked out of the spot.
What the fuck? I've seen a lot of these documentaries about people not being able to pay their rent and getting evicted, and I understand the perspective from landowners. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm pretty sure everybody wants to be able to pay their fucking rent, and they're just in a, like, fucked up, shitty situation. I would never feel good about evicting somebody.
While they're leaving, he photographed these people inside the Airbnb too.
Bro.
Robert strikes me as one of those guys that is never
What is this asshole's fucking problem?
in the wrong, and everybody but him always seems to be the asshole. Here he is getting fired from a job, he's laughing about it, and here he is being banned from the premises of his old job. He was a security guard at the Wynn Encore. Robbie, why did you go private after I viewed
Dude, this guy is a fucking wacko.
your story? Kind of weird. You also used to follow me.
He has to suffer from narcissism. There's no way he'd do this otherwise.
And now I notice you don't. Are you expecting something? Well, here it is. Some people are bold enough.
Yeah. I like this guy's content calling out racist pieces of shit, though.
And just like that, we already got an update. Anima, welcome back to the show. So I just cooked Anima on my page because she edits all of her photos, posts these transformation challenges, and that's fraudulent in the fitness world. But she is not happy about it. Let's see what she had to say. Exhibit A. So attacking black people is okay. I have videos all over my page. Exhibit B. If I'm such a fraud, why have I been able to help so many people? Why are you just attacking?
I like how this guy's pretty based. He doesn't just, he attacks everybody and treats everybody equally.
Black people.
He doesn't, like, get suckered for the, oh, you're racist because you're criticizing a black person.
Okay, Anima, let's deal with that one first. So I
Oh
did
my
the heavy...
God, dude. The fucking cat and dogs just keep running back and forth, playing with each other.
lifting for you, and I counted back my last 25 videos, and you'll be happy to know that 22 out of 25 were on white people, and 2 of those I even covered white supremacists, and I shit all down their throats because what they were doing was wrong. But
it's funny, Lane follows him pretty closely.
no, never mind. Ignore the facts and the data. I'm attacking black people.
Have you seen the Alabama monkey boat brawl between them jumping and taking chairs to good old white folks? That's some racism if you ask me. If you haven't seen, just look it up on TikTok or YouTube.
I have. We reacted to that yesterday. That was a pretty crazy, wacky brawl. To me, I don't know who really instigated it, but it looks like the white dude was the one who really, like, pushed things over the top. I'm not sure though. Like, I don't know the whole context of the situation. But thanks for the nation, Bill.
With it, like take our sleeping habits for example. We sleep a lot less than previous generations, and this is all public info. I pulled this all up in 0.5 seconds. Americans sleeping less than previous generations. Americans are sleeping less than they were 13 years ago. In the US, 40% get less than recommended amount of sleep. Hours of sleep similar to recent decades, but
that's kind of hard for me to believe. Is that actually true? I don't know. Let me do a quick Google. American sleep patterns. I don't know.
How are you feeling tonight? Did you eat before the stream?
So, right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I woke up feeling really good, but my mood slowly declined throughout the day, which is why I ended up streaming later. And I followed your advice and I meditated for a while, and then I felt better and good enough to stream. So right now I'm feeling good. I didn't eat right before the stream. I only ate fruit today. I didn't eat anything else. I ate 2 blueberry smoothies and a bowl of blackberries and apples. But I am down for some twerking and sit-ups, Sam, if you're up for it. Thanks for the donation, man. Yeah, I don't know if that... Like, it's hard for me to believe because I don't think working hours have increased. Yeah, like, this is different than sleep changing. American Academy of Sleep Medicine, Sleep Research Society recommended adults aged 18, 7 hours, blah. Like, maybe it's related to obesity, where sleep apnea is preventing people from sleeping as long as they need to, but because average working hours haven't increased, it's kind of hard for me to believe that. And also smoking prevalence has decreased, and nicotine can prevent you from sleeping.
much lower than in 1942. And you know what? Sleep does have an impact on your body and probably your perceived attractiveness.
Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
This is from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. Study reveals the face of sleep deprivation. Results show that the faces of sleep deprivation individuals were perceived deprived. Results show that the faces of sleep deprived individuals were perceived as having more hanging eyelids, redder eyes, more swollen eyes, and darker circles under the eyes. Sleep deprivation also was associated with paler skin.
Well, Frank DeFano, Frank says he only gets like 3 or 4 hours of sleep per night, and yeah, he has really bad bags under his eyes, and he looks pale as shit. Somebody made a music track? Oh, the Alpha Human podcast. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, Frank looks like crap.
I think maybe you have COVID. You have been sick for a while now and don't seem to be getting better. You could have the symptoms of where it's never ending for you. You have a lot of symptoms from what I see. You need to go see a true doctor, not Doc Avi. 200 sit-ups and 2 songs sound good? You select the songs.
Yeah, sure, Sam. That sounds good to me. We can do that, dude. Appreciate the donation, Sam. So, Island Boy, Jasmine and I did get COVID. I was sick for a while after getting COVID. The biggest symptom I had right after I had it was really bad fatigue. I also was sweating like fucking crazy. And it wasn't just for a few weeks. It was for like a good month and a half after I got it, where if I tried to exercise, I would just be fucking drenched in sweat, and I couldn't really get through a workout because how much water I'd lose from sweating. So my workouts had to be like 30 minutes at a time. And it took a good year, like, for me to actually get back to normal, where I'd have normal energy levels, and I also had issues with memory. And again, that took a good year. I don't think my memory's totally recovered from it. I still notice that I have issues with vocabulary recollection. So I like have to struggle to search for words more than I used to. So I don't know. I don't know if my mental health issues are related to like long COVID. It's entirely possible. I did get vaccinated and got boosters and everything, but as far as I know right now, there's not any specific treatment for some of these long COVID symptoms like cognitive impairment. But brain injury is associated with depression. And if I had brain injury from COVID, it might have made my depression worse.
Fousey did nothing wrong and he should do it again.
I would say he did do something wrong, and he should never do that again. Thanks for the donation, though, my fellow racist.
First tranche.
Well, thank you, Sam. Really appreciate that. We'll start doing the sit-ups when we get into the FouseyTube video. Thanks, man.
More wrinkles or fine lines, and more droopy corners of the mouth. People also looked sadder when sleep deprived than after normal sleep, and sadness was related to looking fatigued. Now, I can attest to that personally. I think we all can. If you ever pulled an all-nighter in college, you did not look good the next morning. That is very, very normal.
Thoughts on red kidney beans being a big part of my diet?
They're one of the healthiest beans for you. I think they're considered either the second or third healthiest bean. I think black beans are considered the best for you because of their antioxidant content, but red kidney beans are extremely good for you. If you have a diet high in either beans or lentils, you probably have a very good diet. I think I would argue beans and lentils are the healthiest food for you, because if you look at any aging study, they tend to have the highest correlation for longevity. So people who eat more beans in any age group seem to be more physically healthy. They have more muscle mass, better bone density, and they have lower rates of all-cause mortality and heart disease. So, yes, very good choice for your diet.
Second tranche.
Well, thank you, Sam. Really appreciate that, man. Is it gonna play the... There we go.
Maybe stop veganism. You would be a lot healthier if you started incorporating meat and fish. It's good for you. Fuck the animals. I mean, they're cute and all, but you can still love them and eat them. It's simple.
Yeah, I don't think that would help me at all in any way. But thanks for the donation, Blaha. What did Fousey do? He was at an airport. He started talking to some random girl, and she mentioned she was being sex trafficked, And then Fousey ended up going to the bathroom with her where he claimed she gave him a blowjob, and then he left. It's a bizarre interaction. We're going to react to it. He actually made an apology video, too. Ben donated $2. React to this one next.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. In the last couple of months,
Go ask a girl out. We've already reacted to that before. Most of her videos really show her age and naivete. Yeah, this was kind of stupid. Even though the overall message wasn't bad, she just doesn't know what she's talking about most of the time. Thanks for the nation, though, Ben.
Now, I'm against the fat phobia in this clip of Trump mocking Chris Christie for his weight, but I love the infighting within the GOP and I love how Trump throws stones from a glass house.
Yeah, he made fun of a bunch of women for being fat and ugly, too, even though he's, like, fat and ugly.
No, Christie's he's eating right now. He can't be bothered.
Like, I don't know how I don't like body shaming, but when you're talking about political candidates who need, like, a certain level of health to be in office, I mean, especially in a post-COVID world where somebody can just get COVID and just drop dead, you wouldn't want a president who's just so massively overweight where they can just die at any moment. So, and this has been a thing in politics for a long time where healthier candidates have, gotten more political popularity based on their health and level of confidence that people have in them because of their health. A big reason why JFK won and became president was because he was healthier than... what's his fucking name at the time? He was just younger and seemed more youthful and vibrant. What's his name? He probably didn't have polio. He likely had some other, like, disease like MS or something, but what was his fucking name? Like, you probably all know who I'm talking about. He tried to make it seem as though he didn't need a wheelchair or any kind of walking assistance because he knew he'd be perceived as weak. So Trump attacking Christie on his weight, I don't think it's really a bad thing. Maybe he could go about it in a more, like, a better way, but no, like, it is good to point out the lack of health another candidate has, for sure. And there's a bunch of other people who are in government office who have, like, dementia, have had strokes and shit, who clearly shouldn't be doing the job they're doing. So health is relevant.
Sir, please do not call him a fat pig. That's very disrespectful. Don't call him. See, I'm trying to be nice. Don't call him a fat pig. You can't.
Like, Trump's a chunky boy, but Chris Christie, he is... I think he lost a bit of weight recently, but he has really fucking been, like, fat as shit at some points. Like, dude is full blueberry. Not like Chris Christie. So I think he did say that he tried to make a commitment to lose weight, and I think he has lost a bit of weight, but, like, that dude... I've seen photos where he is fucking round. Palestinian girl donated $2. Have you ever commented on that Israel-Palestine conflict? Well, yeah, Israel's a fascist apartheid state. The only reason there aren't, like, sanctions and shit against Israel is just because of how closely they're tied to the White House. There should be sanctions made against Israel the same way there are sanctions made against apartheid South Africa. What Israel's done to Palestinians is beyond fucked. Yeah, Zionism is crazy. I didn't know much about it before, but I've looked into it, and yeah, what Israel has done to Palestinians is beyond fucking crazy. And again, if you look at any like, I think the United Nations has recognized it as an apartheid, and what Israel has done is they've tied anti-Semitism to, being against Zionism. So there are a lot of fucking Jews who are against Zionism and are against what Israel's done to Palestinians, and there is a human rights movement within Israel as well, trying to give Palestinians rights. So it has nothing to do with anti-Semitism being against Zionism. Thanks for the donation, though, Palestinian girl.
So did Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo is guilty of sexual assault at the very least. What she was doing to the girls who were working for is really fucking disgusting. So yeah, thanks, Sam.
Obama kept his figure.
Yeah, and that really did help Obama a lot. He's actually extremely physically fit for his age, and he's really good at basketball. So yeah, Obama kept in really good shape, kept working out. Yep. Yeah, he's actually a pretty good basketball player. I missed. And I've seen him in the gym working out too, and his wife is actually in really good shape. I think his wife actually might be in better shape than him. Yeah, she works out a lot, and she lifts weights. Yeah, like if you see her muscles, she's got a decent amount of muscle mass. See Obama. Like some of this is, yeah, these complexes are stupid, but like what really matters is that he's in the gym lifting. Like these complexes are dumb, but you really don't need much to benefit from weight-bearing exercise. Thanks, Sam.
First of all, Daddy, how are you? Secondly, damn bro, your neck ain't as girthy as it used to be, rip negro. Also be honest, you rail and give Brett a facial, a hole is a hole. Finally, and most importantly, I need you to rail my wife ASAP.
Yeah, I haven't been doing neck training lately. I'm just getting back into it, so my neck is slightly thinner. I've also lost weight, so that's part of it, but I've lost like about 15 pounds. But I am going to get back into neck training. I just had a neck injury, and it actually wasn't from neck training. But yeah, sure, I'll rail your wife this weekend. Thanks, Bosniak.
If we're able to see it after one crazy night in college, imagine entire generations running on fumes, not getting enough sleep, and how that changes our bodies permanently. Now, this is about to be really cliche and cringe, and I'm so sorry, but beauty comes from within. But it does. Like when we're talking about your health and literally your internal body, how you present to the world is dictated on that. So yes, it does come from within, emotionally and physically, guys.
Louder.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Now, the TikToker who made this video, he also talked about diet, obviously, and that is a huge one. We all know that. Like, obviously, that has a significant impact on our health and our perceived attractiveness. Back in 2010, a team at St. Andrews University studied this and determined that good diet improves looks more than makeup. I can attest to that. The days that I eat a lot of cookies and ice cream, I definitely have some pimples the next morning. So there's your anecdote. But they said their research on what people find attractive suggested that people can pick up on subtle changes to skin color and preferred hues, which reflect a healthy lifestyle. Again, this all makes sense going back to why we were designed the way that we were. You want somebody that is more fertile, like men look.
Will you get your body fat percentage checked?
Yeah, maybe at the end of my diet, I'll get a body fat percentage check. I'm not particularly interested in what my exact body fat percentage is, but yeah, at the end of dieting, I'll maybe get it checked. Thanks for the donation, Sam.
For fertile women, it sounds really weird, but that is, again, anthropologically how we are designed. There are specific things in our bodies that reflect that show that to the outside world.
Yeah, diets that are high in carotenoid content seem to improve skin health and perceived like attractiveness. So eating more plants makes your skin look healthier.
World, so none of this is crazy. Quote, what we're finding is that an attractive skin color is one that is slightly red, slightly increased in yellowness, and is lighter than normal. He goes on and he says, that combination is probably due to diet and exercise increasing the blood flow, and diet changing the chemical composition of our skin. Again, starts from within, folks.
Yeah, carotenoids build up in your skin. So if you eat like a lot of carrots, green vegetables, stuff like that, fruits, that all builds up in your skin, and it creates a kind of like reddish orangey hue.
Included with this advice and said that if there's anybody who's wanting to make themselves more attractive, their advice is to change your lifestyle rather than have cosmetic surgery or buy expensive clothes and makeup. Quote, changing diet and lifestyle could have a greater benefit to appearance and in that sense could be more.
Why is it that if you say that there's a lot of black people in the NBA nobody cares? But if you say that there's a lot of Jews in finance and media all of a sudden I'm a bad guy?
Well, because in the one context, there's not really any suggestion behind it. In the other context, it's usually brought up when people are making conspiratorial claims against Jews, and it's related to racism. When you say something like there's a lot of black people in the NBA, like there's no conspiratorial claim behind it. It's probably just because there's more black people that have like genes and a body type that is, conducive to being good at basketball. Whereas when people fucking say there's a lot of Jews in finance or the entertainment industry or anything like that, it's usually in a context where they're making some kind of conspiratorial claim that Jews are trying to like rule the world or something. Thanks for the nation question.
Cost effective, especially when you're getting your healthy food from Good Ranchers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this summer
Yeah, so if you want to ruin your health, have worse skin, and like support a Holocaust, yeah, you definitely want to eat more meat. But, if you want to be a, good, sensible person who doesn't want to murder innocent animals and doesn't want to fuck up your health, yeah, eat more fruits and vegetables.
Make all of us more beautiful, which is the point of this
I
episode.
really wish I could debate her.
Anyway,
I wonder. Let me see. She might be naive enough. I'll email her and try to see. Veganism debate. Hello, I run the YouTube channel Vegan Gains, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in debating the ethical principles of veganism along with related topics like health and fitness. I think that would maybe be good enough. I normally host debates over either Discord or Zoom and broadcast them live. Email me back if you're interested. And if you're uncomfortable with live debates, I'd also be willing to just debate privately. There we go. Probably not going to hear anything back, but we'll see. She might be naive enough to think, vegans are dumb, sure.
This article is not the only one talking about this. In 2017, a team of researchers studied this with men. Diet quality and the attractiveness.
You know, today, I didn't know that QAnon was anti-Semitic and that the term deep state refers to the conspiracy that Jews control everything. Also, only 0.2% of the world population is Jewish, 16 mil out of 8 bill.
Yeah, QAnons are usually racist. I don't think the term deep state necessarily implied being Jewish. It was this idea that, and I think Trump was the one who came up with this. He has this idea that, you know, there are people like presidents who can only serve, terms of 4 to 8 years. But there are people within government who can have lifelong careers that hold like really important, significant office. So when you're talking about people who can influence presidents that can have, who can work in that office for 40, 50 years, they have more power ultimately than a lot of presidents. And he has some issues with people holding like office for that long who have that kind of political power and, are influencing the country in a negative way. That's the way Trump presented it. And these QAnon conspiracy theorists added, this racist, anti-Semitic shit to it as well. And they also believe there's like this child rapist cult within the US government. They're fucking crazy. Thanks for the donation, though, Bend Over.
Of the male body odor. And do not laugh, because odor is important. Like women, if you do not like how your man naturally smells, you do not want to have children with him. You probably should not be with him. That is scientifically backed. And if you are on birth control, how you smell changes. So get off of it, see if you like how he smells, and then decide. Anyway, the men who were the healthiest, who ate the healthiest, worked out the most, apparently had the best natural.
So that's not true. Birth control does not affect how women perceive male attractiveness. There's this idea that if you're menstruating and ovulating, you're going to prefer men who are like more feminine and shit because you want somebody who will be there for you emotionally or something because it like mimics pregnancy. That idea is fucking bullshit because most of the time women aren't fucking ovulating. So when you're talking about only a few days out of the month where that might even have an effect, it's just stupid and it's not supported by any evidence.
Question: when a woman says no, does that mean yes? If not, what else could it mean?
Well, if you're in Japan, that could be the case. A lot of Japanese girls like have fetish play where they pretend to have a lack of consent. But yeah, in most cases, unless it's fetish play, you should consider a no as a no and a yes as a yes. Thanks for the donation, Drake. Yeah, there are some birth controls that lower sex drive for women, but it doesn't actually change partner preference.
Natural musk, and they were ranked more attractive by the female judges in the study. Here's another piece measuring the...
So, let's actually... I think I know the study she's talking about. I think it actually linked more plant-based diets.
You like how he smells, and then decide. Anyway, will in turn more beautiful. Only one talking about this. In 2017, a team of researchers studied this with men. Diet quality in the...
This is the paper. Yeah. Human auxiliary sweat may provide information pertaining to genetic relatedness and health status. Significant contributor to good health, both in short and long term, is a diet rich in fruit and vegetables. In the study, we tested whether dietary fruit and vegetable intake, assessed indirectly by skin spectrophotometry, assessing dietary carotenoid intakes, and subjectivity by food frequency questionnaire was associated with more pleasant smelling sweat. So yeah, this is the study that showed eating a more plant-based diet is associated with better body odor. Self-reported dietary data revealed that fat, meat, egg, and tofu intake were associated with more pleasant smelling sweat. Really? Meat, egg, and tofu. That's really bizarre. Greater carbohydrate intake with stronger smelling, less pleasant sweat. That's really strange still. Meat intake. That's weird. Anyway. Strange that tofu would make your sweat smell better. Anyway, they did find that a higher fruit and vegetable intake improves body odor.
Well, that is true. Jewish people helped to found the studios that still exist today. MGM equals Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer WB equals Warner Brothers. The name was an anglicization of.
Yeah, there are some theories as to why these companies are run by, mostly run by Jewish people, and it seems like it's because of segregation, where there was a lot of anti-Semitism, and Jews basically just had to work within their own communities to develop these media companies. And they just happened to be successful at it. And again, because of things like nepotism, generational wealth, and things, a lot of these companies are just still largely run by Jewish people. It's not like some weird fucking conspiracy that Jews are trying to run the world. But thanks for the donation, Caleb. Or sorry, Sam.
The adrenochrome conspiracy theories spread not only by canoners but average whack jobs is actually a spin-off of Christian blood libel conspiracies that Jewish people sacrificed Christian children for their religion. They just generalized it to elites.
Yeah, I know in I think it was ISIS did a similar thing. I think it was ISIS or some other terrorist group. They were also claiming that Jews kill and eat children to make motz or matzah soup. So this has been around for a while, and yeah, the QAnon thing is just a variation of that stupid bullshit. Thanks for the donation, Caleb. Cute Gains and Nutellers. Humans are definitely intelligent apes, and these are our brethren. Let me see. Yeah, silverbacks are pretty fucking terrifying animals. I would not want to be around gorillas, especially silverbacks. Yeah, if a gorilla was looking at me like that, I'd probably give him fruit and so he likes me. Dude, they can tear you the fuck apart. Like, their arms are so huge. Imagine arm wrestling a gorilla. I think they could literally rip your arms off if they wanted to. It'd be cool if in the future they had technology that could actually give you, like, gorilla genetics so you could build as much muscle mass as them. Yeah, but holy fuck, they're massive. Oh. Yeah, just don't look them directly in the eyes because it's seen as a sign of aggression, so just don't look at them in the eyes. And keep your head down. If you're ever with a gorilla or chimpanzee. Oh, she's having a juice box. Orangutans are pretty funny. That looks like a tourist attraction kind of zoo, so I don't know how I feel about that. But orangutans are very smart. I've been to the zoo as a kid, and you can, like, play with orangutans and hold your hand up to the glass and they'll, like, copy you and stuff. Explanation, cute gains. Bootycum donated $2. Let me see.
2 Flagler County police officers make their way to a home in Florida to investigate reports of screaming. However, they could have never predicted the absolute horror that awaited them, as they were soon faced with one of the most heartbreaking situations they've ever encountered.
Jesus Christ, you are fat as fuck.
Oh, douchebag. Fuck you.
What the fuck do you need all that toilet paper for? Like you actually wipe your ass? Remember to take this shit off the stove before you put it on, okay? You stupid fuck. When was this put here? You just leave your food? What do you sit on the floor and eat? Oh my god. Where's the Elvis wig? There's probably shit stains all over that disgusting fucking thing. Back up, back up. What's with the fucking vacuum from 1970? Why do you even have it out? You know you don't even use the fucking thing. Disgusting. Are you using these weights? All right, I gotta get out of here. My feet keep sticking to the fucking floor. Valerie, have an alcohol bath ready for me when I get home.
Brad's hilarious. The vlogs he did with Brad were always the best. Thanks, Bootycum.
There's evidence that during the fertile stage of a woman's cycle she wants more masculine face. They cheat on their betas and fuck Chad and alphas, cucking their beta male partners.
Yeah,
females are evil.
So that is true, but women aren't on their menstrual cycle for the majority of the fucking time, so it doesn't really have a fucking effect on, like, dating preferences. Just doesn't. Thanks for the donation, though, Turbo Black Pill. Appreciate it.
The attractiveness of the male body odor. And do not laugh, because odor is important. Like, women, if you do not like how your man naturally smells, you do not want to have children with him. You probably should not be with him. That is scientifically backed. And if you are on birth control, how you smell changes. So get off of it, see if you like how he smells, and then decide. Anyway, the men who were the healthiest, who ate the healthiest, worked out the most, apparently had the best natural musk, and they were ranked more attractive by the female judges in the study. Here's another piece measuring the refined carb intake and the impact on attractiveness. Like, there's so much research about this. The American diet is so bad. There's a reason why the majority of Americans are obese. It has been bad for at least a generation, if not more. And this has had an impact on our bodies and our perceived attractiveness. 50 years ago, Americans were healthier. Their diets were totally...
They weren't. Life expectancy was shorter. People lost their teeth earlier. They had higher likelihood of dying from heart disease, so that's not true. That's in large part due to smoking prevalence. So, no. Obesity is a big health issue, but people weren't really healthier before on average.
different.
Like if you at least consider things like life expectancy.
They were less processed, and their food was actually still filled with nutrients versus just sugar.
I see that is a recent Jason vid. Any other new Jason Jennifer vids?
Yeah, so the guy transformed, or Transform X Red, he does have a new cooking vid of Jason out. And we were gonna react to some more Jason vids at some point. But thanks for the donation, Sam.
And, red dye 40. But that is not all. In 2023, we are sadly fatter and paler, and our skin is not as plump and red. Our hair is not as healthy because that is also dictated by your diet. Our eyes are droopy from screens and sleep deprivation. Like, no wonder we are perceived as being less attractive than those people you see on those, 1950s Twitter accounts. But I'm not done. That is not all. Because our hormones are also out of whack, and that also impacts your quote-unquote attractiveness. And a lot of that actually comes from the water that we drink, and I know this sounds very overwhelming.
It does not. She's probably going to mention dropping male testosterone levels. That can be explained, I think, entirely from obesity prevalence and smoking prevalence. So what a lot of people don't realize is smoking raises your testosterone. Nicotine has a testosterone raising effect. So when you're looking at data from like the 1960s where people were intaking way more nicotine than they are now, that's going to actually have a pretty pronounced effect on your testosterone. It seems as though nicotine use raises both free and total testosterone by around 15 to 20%. It's a pretty substantive amount. So when you combine that with higher obesity rates, I think this is like overblown, like nothing burger. It's probably just people aren't smoking and they're also fatter. So you're seeing lower testosterone just due to that.
Go out and buy a filter, even if you don't have like the fanciest one ever. Just a Brita will do, like at least take that step.
That's what I call high quality A2O.
Water was also mentioned in some of this man's videos. And last month, a huge bombshell study came out saying that nearly half of the tap water in the US is contaminated with forever chemicals, a government study finds. And this study really should not be groundbreaking at all because there have been a lot of smart people.
Yeah, so these things like phthalates in drinking water and stuff like that, they're at such low concentrations, you wouldn't expect them to really have much of an effect on your endocrine system. Where you're actually seeing most of these, exposures to pollutants is in food. So if you eat a lot of meat, dairy, eggs, and fish, you're going to get a way higher level of exposure to these forever chemicals or endocrine disrupting chemicals like phthalates.
People saying this for ages. That is why they've installed all these fancy filters in their homes, and they say, don't drink the tap water. But, now the government has told us that it actually is dangerous. And you know what these forever chemicals are? They are actually endocrine disruptors, and they take a toll on our hormones. And people used to think that these forever chemicals only lived in our plastic water bottles, but no, they are in our pipes and our tap water.
Yeah, again, like the exposure you're getting from a plastic water bottle, like it's nowhere near enough where you'd expect it to do anything to you. It's your food that you're going to see way higher concentrations of these chemicals.
water
Like
as well.
thousands
This
of
is from
times
that
higher.
CNN article. PFAS are a family of ubiquitous synthetic chemicals that linger in the environment and in the human body. PFAS exposure is linked to problems like cancer, obesity, thyroid disease, high cholesterol, decreased fertility, liver damage, and hormone suppression, according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Again, this is well documented. Your water bottle might be zapping your energy, libido, and fertility. Endocrine disruptors in water.
Nope, it's not.
Their effects on the reproductive system, reduced testosterone tied to endocrine disrupting chemical exposure. We don't even have time today
Yeah, and you're getting most of that from meat, dairy, eggs, and fish.
to get into the scary lack of testosterone in today's world, but that is also real. I mean, that was on the original TikTok. Somebody commented and said there is this theory that there is less testosterone in males these days. The creator said that's not a theory. It is well documented. It is going down.
Yes, you definitely want to rely on a TikTok uploader for your information. Great research, Brett.
Very quickly. Now, like I said at the beginning, I do not mean for this to be all sad and doomsdayish or not pointing fingers and saying, you know, we're all ugly and hopeless and the world is about to end. But the point here is that there is so much that we can do. Like study after study after study shows that attractiveness, perceived attractiveness, is connected to your internal health. The choices that you make every single day. So you control that. You control your diet and
So yes, you should be healthier and all that, but she's promoting a fucking meat company. And then she's talking about health. One of her sponsors is like a fucking company that ships red meat. Like the worst type of meat for you. And then she's preaching about health. I've seen some of her like vlogs where she shows what she eats. She actually kind of eats like crap, if that's any representation of her normal daily diet. She's eating like these big fucking sandwiches filled with bacon. Let's watch a Genova vid, since I think Sam wants to watch another Jason vid before we do the FouseyTube thing.
This is Jason Genova, Lord Vader. I'm about to cook some salmon. I just want to tell you I'm eating a healthy, conscious meal today. A very healthy, conscious meal. Bodybuilding friendly. We got salmon for omega-3, 6, and 9. We got asparagus. We're going to be eating asparagus. We're going to do that right now.
Bootycam doing $2. Can we watch this soon?
Good evening. This is Jason Genova, Lord.
It's kind of funny you sent me that. It's the video we're watching already. Thanks for the donation, Bootycam.
I'm keeping up with my fitness stuff. Still staying healthy. Still doing workout videos, motivational videos, workout videos, and cooking videos on my YouTube channel. So
I love how hypocritical Brett Cooper is when talking about foods and body odor, but never mentioned this suggests that red meat consumption has a negative impact on perceived body odor hedonicity.
Yeah. Even in the paper she cited, it showed that high fruit and vegetable intake improved body odor. So yeah, red meat consumption in particular seemed to have a negative effect on body odor. Not terribly surprising. So yeah. She doesn't really do much research, and even when she presents research, she presents it in a fairly biased way. Thanks for the donation though, Ben.
we're gonna get ready to see where this is. We're gonna get ready. Put it at medium.
I see that he did not bother thawing it out first.
Bake in about 400 degrees. As so.
I'm surprised he's preheating the pan.
So, and we're gonna get cooking spray.
Wow. He's preheating the pan and putting the oil on before he cooks the food. Like he puts the food in the pan. That's a huge improvement.
Open this up with a knife. Use my bad. Raw fish, baby. It's so good.
My MILF crush noticed I was out of the gym for a while, injured my hand, came up to me and said, "Welcome back." Am I in or what? Yeah, dude, she definitely wants the D.
Piss.
I'd make a move.
We're gonna get some,
I remember way back in the day when I was living with my grandparents still, there was some girl at the gym who I think worked as a stripper, and she got a trainer from that gym fired because his boss found out she was giving that guy a blowjob in the parking lot. And she was like too nervous to talk to me, even though she was a fair bit older. And she had to have been at least 5 years older than me. And she decided to talk to my mom first. It was really weird, and she asked about me. It was kind of weird how she was too... I think she worked as a stripper, and she gives blowjobs to dudes in the parking lot, and then she was too shy to just talk to me and decided to, like, talk to my mom. It was really fucking weird.
When was this Jason vid uploaded?
So this was uploaded 14 hours ago to this channel, but apparently this video was filmed in November 2017. So it's an old re-uploaded vid. Jason doesn't upload anymore, and this guy just re-uploads old clips from Jason's channel. Thanks for the donation, Sam.
Actually, let me take this down. There's a glitch in the system. That's hot. Gotta clean these up. Definitely gotta clean these out. So, we're gonna be cooking medium 400.
Why is he turning on other knobs here, like when he's only using one cooktop? Does he not know which thing?
How tall is Jason and what is his weight? He looks like he has lost his definition. He definitely needs to trim. Any recent pics of Jason?
The most recent that I know of was a Facebook post. Somebody made a short of it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there's Destiny's wife in like lingerie. He did get lean at one point. Like, he had visible abs. PJ Braun and some other trainer was helping him, and he actually got in shape. And what's funny is when he was in his best shape, he didn't compete, and then he gained like a ton of weight and then decided to compete. But he got like fairly lean and was looking good. But yeah, the most recent
there's only one good
physique update that I know of is this. I think this is from like a few months ago or something. Or a year or two ago, something like that. Not looking horrible. He's not like full Hindenburg. But, you know, not amazing, but especially when you see him from the side. Like, this isn't his worst shape, for sure. Because he's gotten pretty chunky. How tall is he? I'm not sure. But I think he was normally around like 220, 230, something like that. He might have gotten up to like 250 or 260 at one point. Jason Genova height. According to his IMDb page, he is 5'6". Yeah, he's probably somewhere between 5'6", 5'7". Not a really tall guy. Yeah. Thanks for the donation, Sam. Oh, does he not show Melina in her lingerie? Oh, that sucks. Fucking clickbait.
And 50.
Yeah, why did he change what thing it was on?
Doing asparagus. Use my language for that.
So he fucking preheated the pan and then put it on an element that wasn't on.
Asparagus.
I don't smoke weed or take
gonna be
any
doing a-
cannabis products, and I haven't for years. I did try taking CBD oil for a while for anxiety. I might try taking it again to see if it has like some anti-inflammatory benefits. Maybe it's come down in price massively in Canada, at least. So I might try it again.
Asparagus, people. So it's very, very great oriented-friendly food. Asparagus.
Oh my god.
Cooking this.
Like, it
bad
fills
boy.
the entire pan. Why would he put this on if it can't be, like...
Actually,
Like it's not cooking? And why is he what is he doing?
let's go over here. This one's not working.
He keeps putting it on a different... What? Let's see if it's hot. Oh my god.
Get over here.
Why is he doing this? Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on with mine.
He should not be living alone.
Medium. See if it's
He's just
working.
turning on every fucking element and then seeing if it's hot. What are you doing?
Actually, this is the only one that's working. The whole place is a mess.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I really wish he'd keep making his cooking videos. These are amazing.
Right there. It's sick. It's bliss.
Dear God, dude.
Oh shit. Let me get this, clean this up. I'm having glitches. This is a funny video, actually.
What is happening? So this is burning. Like, did something fall into this? And why did he turn off this one when this is probably the one that's turning on the cooktop? Oh my god. Why, dude? If it's that hot, it's gonna burn the
sick,
towel.
It's piss. It's revolting. It's insulting.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna be putting,
god. Dude, he's lived here for years, and he can't figure out what fucking, like, what knob turns on what fucking element.
some
What the
curry
hell?
on a bit of curry. A little bit of this.
Start the sit-ups while we watch Jason cook.
Well, there's only like 2 more minutes. I'll set up the thing right after this. Thanks for the nation, Sam. I can't laugh and sit up at the same time. Well, I kind of can, but it hurts.
Virgin olive oil.
Oh my god.
Make it taste good. Extra virgin olive oil.
Did he just put on 2 different types of olive oil? Were those 2 bottles? Yeah. That's a different bottle. Why?
Virgin olive oil. Make it taste good. Extra virgin olive oil.
What? Oh my god. This makes no sense. Like, he has the frozen asparagus on top of his fish. Like, it's not cooking. This is baffling.
Alright, so we'll be back, folks, on that one. The stuff is cooking. Beautiful salmon.
Oh man,
Let's
this
get
is just hard
ready.
to watch.
Go, spatula.
He can't flip it. Like, it's still frozen. Why does he even bother flipping it? Oh my god.
Skip to 135. Watching Jason touch his stove when it's on reminded me of this clip of a character named Barry from American Dad.
Oh yeah, Barry's retarded.
It worked! People always forget the microphone is still on.
I always forget the stove is on.
Brought down.
Yeah. Jason's literally Barry from American Dad. Thanks for the nation, bend over.
Ice cold, so. Ice cold, baby. Nice piece of salmon.
Oh,
Gonna
man.
cook through, gonna look nice. So I'm cooking salmon today on this grill. We'll be back. So I'm cooking salmon today, as you can see, on the stove, on the pan fryer, and cooking salmon with asparagus, healthy bodybuilding meal, friendly. Still doing my.
You know, he talks like characters from Metalocalypse.
Cooking my meals.
Like, he says the stove, pan, fryer, like, characters from Metalocalypse say shit like the same way. Like, waste paper basket can.
Greetings, you children of Satan. Tonight we will be...
Okay, this is way too quiet. Where's the Satanic Church? I think that's the only fucking clip. That's too bad. He literally talks like the characters from Metalocalypse.
Once in a while in my workout videos. So we're cooking. We're doing that. It's very awesome. So that's what we're cooking. As you can see, look good. I want to tell everybody the video is going good. The cooking video. All right. We'll be back, folks, when the finished product's done. So this is done, the final product, the protein
That looks like it's probably not even cooked.
shake, the meal with the fish. It's sick, it's pissed, and I'm about to eat this. So I want to say
That was so goddamn bad. Oh my god. Him not being able to figure out, like, the cooking elements and just turning on every fucking knob and then touching the fucking stove. I can't believe this guy is allowed to live on his own. I'm assuming the only reason he's allowed to live on his own is because no one in his family is willing to, like, live with him to make sure he's okay. Because he's so fucking annoying. Alright. I'm gonna take a piss, then set up the sit-up board, then we'll react to this FouseyTube thing. Quagmire donated $2, best of amazing gains, and wow, never knew you had purple hair before. Let me take a look. Doesn't have the power connector I need, so I'm just going to have to find it at home. It's probably in the basement somewhere. And yeah, this is back when I was riding around on the Zeros too. Somebody paid me to dye my hair purple on stream, so yeah. That have really bothered I still have the Zeros. I just don't have them insured because it's they're not really good for where I'm living right now. They're perfect for Toronto, but yeah, where I'm living now, I just have to travel too far, and it's a pain in the ass hauling the batteries up and down the stairs. Once I get a house, I might insure them again and start using them again. There's a shit ton of like cop cars. And I got that Napa figure.
Who wants to shoot vegan gains? Come on, kill him and prove your loyalty to me. I'm not going to do it.
This is just seriously the hell shoot someone for the one joining This is crazy. I actually was just about to put videos in there, not just like.
Okay, everyone quiet now. Billy, why don't you shoot vegan gains? No! Put your hands up in the air and drop your gun. What? I said drop your gun and put your hands up in the air. Vegan Gains might be an asshole, but he doesn't deserve this. You're just a crazy, stuck-up bitch. Vegan Gains, go finish your video.
This isn't over yet. I'm gonna give you a copyright strike. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great skit.
Throat-to-lorosis or some shit?
Okay, well, you're in luck. I trained to deal with this in medical school. So I'm just gonna start clacking these spoons. Tell me if you feel any better.
HDL sugar, insulin resistant.
Yeah, the spoon clacking skits are great. Thanks for the donation, Quagmire. The Only Path, donated to Lars. Have you ever seen this page? Let me see. What the fuck? Humans of capitalism? No, I gotta... Oh my god, this looks amazing. Child, my first ankle monitor? That's fucking incredible. I'll look at more of that page later.
Wow. Oh my god.
It's ice cream? That's quite a novelty. They're literally eating it out of a toilet bowl. Dude, like, it's so fucked that we live in a society like this, where you have this going on, where somebody's just having such bad, like, drug and mental health crises, and they're homeless, and then, like, you just have to walk down the street. That's fucking hilarious image, though. Oh, fuck. Also react. Even though I personally do not eat meat, eating meat is not wrong, immoral, or evil. In fact, eating meat is a very natural thing for humans to do. Who the fuck is this? Younger brother of flaky animal killer Journey Venus. Really? When the fuck did he post that? No way. Leo posted that? That's hard to believe. What the hell? Are you anti-vax? I am a serious anti-vax. Oh my god. Yeah, the retarded take he had on COVID, but He actually fucking posted that? I think there's something in, like, the Venus bloodline where they're just prone to retardation of some sort. His younger brother isn't quite as retarded as him, but, yeah, they're very fucking thick-headed and stupid in so many ways. Well, anyway, thanks for the donation, The Only Path.
How much did you weigh in that old video?
At that point in time, I would have been around, like 210 to 220. When I first started my channel, I was extremely light because of the crazy amount of cycling I was doing. I was about 185, 190. And then at that point in time, I was cycling less, weight training more, and I would have been around 210, 220 in that weight range. Thanks for the donation, though, Sam. I am just gonna go take a pee-pee, and then I'll be right back. The Poop donated $2. Are these guys terrorists or freedom fighters?
In the dead of night. Clifton in Bristol. Nothing.
I wouldn't call these people terrorists. I'd call them fucking retarded vandalizers.
Tire extinguishers.
Like, these people are monstrously stupid, so first of all, the only way to do anything to combat climate change would be, like, legislative changes. So, deflating SUV car tires wouldn't do anything, even if, like, SUVs were banned, and you could only buy, like, you know, like actual cars, like sedans, that's not going to do anything for climate change. So attacking SUVs like this literally does nothing. Yeah, they're just retarded.
Setting off to disable every 4x4 or SUV they can find. It's if we carry on as
Yeah, they're just fucking dickheads. Thanks for the nation, poop. All right.
I'm emphatically such a bad person. I'm such a dickhead. I'm not. I'm a great person.
I can tell.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good. I have like 5 hours. My name's Yusuf. What's yours?
This is Sarah.
Sarah? Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, I got 3 hours.
You vaping?
Yeah, I'm just like ghosting it. I'm hiding it.
He's looking fairly jacked. Said he's been working out.
No.
Perfect.
I'm trying to make up my boyfriend.
Perfect. What's up, then? What's up, then?
Hey,
How are you? I'm just kidding. You're good energy, and I like good energy. Thank you.
You're so sweet, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, I've been living out like this, like, fucking house. It's a cult, basically. I'm not kidding you.
You're in a cult?
Yeah.
Talk to me. Tell me. I watch all those Netflix documentaries.
Dude, so, like, okay, right.
100 gifted, 1 second. My supporters just gave me 100 gifted. There's no fucking way. Who did that? Sandman with the 5 gifted. Somebody just did 100 gifted. I'm scrolling up to see who it was.
He just randomly comes up to somebody and then she says she's in a cult. And then, like, just looks at his fucking phone to look at his stream notifications. It's just such odd fucking behavior.
Please don't be vivid. KM.
You and Jasmine gotta try this.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's no way I could ever convince Jasmine to do that. I also hate four-wheelers. Where... It looks like it's licensed. Like there's a license plate. Where the fuck even is this? Yeah. Where the hell can you get a license?
Best thing to stop climate change is to end animal agriculture.
That would have a massive impact. That would, basically mitigate 30% of greenhouse gas emissions. So...
Basically Jason will be back when his grandma dies, as he won't the inheritance because the piss troopers doxed, left bad reviews, harassed him, called him, and that was the rule. Then he'll be back on YouTube when the bet's the inheritance.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the video you linked me isn't available anymore, but yeah, he'll probably be back on YouTube once his grandma dies. Thanks for the donation, though, Bootycum. It's a pretty hilarious situation. Yeah, so it would mitigate about 30% of greenhouse gas emissions. Long term, assuming you can, like, replace every combustion engine with electric, I don't know how much that would actually mitigate, because... like the kind of production required to build and maintain electric cars, I don't know if that would mitigate as much. Changing to like entirely renewable energy, so like nuclear, solar, wind, and hydro, that might have a bigger impact than getting rid of combustion engines. Not sure though. Thanks for the donation, Sam. Yeah, I don't know where the hell this is, where you can get a four-wheeler plated. That's kind of weird. I'd never do that, though.
Mio. No, it wasn't KM Mio. Who gifted the 100?
Thanks for the sub chuckles.
They parasocially fucked me. You know what parasocial means?
Oh my god. Bootycum donatillers, they harass and doxed and everything his uncle, which caused big family feud. Yeah, I know. I heard the recorded message with his uncle. Or the
Fucker, I ain't
call.
fucking playing here, motherfucker. You have no
Jason,
fucking
baby.
idea who you're fucking
This
talking
one's for
to.
Jason, baby. This one's for Jason.
Yo,
this one
motherfucker,
happens.
FBI is tapping this fucking line, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm the FBI, bitch. This is for Jason, baby.
Yeah, this is Jason Genova's uncle.
And I'm gonna
your
fucking
mother.
track
I never
you
met
down.
the man.
Go
I never
fuck
met the
yourself,
man.
motherfucker.
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
one's for
cap
Jason,
your
baby.
motherfucking ass.
This one's for Jason,
You ain't
baby.
shit. You a little
This
broke
one's for
Malone
Jason,
motherfucker
baby.
with no money, buddy.
Oh, yeah, you cokehead freak. Nice mugshot.
Oh.
His family is crazy. There's a reason Jason's the way he is. Like, his family is not normal. Thanks for the donation, though, Bootycum.
Yeah, like,
What time's your flight?
I'm going to Burlington.
Come to LA instead.
I wish.
You'd have hella fun. You're cute. You'd have hella fun.
I wish.
I know.
It'd be fun. I went to La Jolla one time. Because in a newspaper. Because
you're bad as shit.
I was laying on the rocks, and there was like the sea lions.
Who gifted 100, y'all?
And they were going, or, you're right. And they're, I'm hanging out with the sea lions. I took a selfie with the sea lions. I was like hanging out with them, and I came up to the shore, and this newspaper guy, like a reporter, was like, "We're gonna write a story about how the humans are encroaching on the
My chat is wondering, are you drunk at 8 a.m.?
No, dude.
You're sober?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
no.
cool. What'd you drink?
You know what I mean?
What'd you drink?
I just had a Bloody Mary.
Can you follow my Instagram? I want to be friends with you.
Yeah. I mean, mine is kind of like old. Let me show you.
I wish you would come to LA. Your energy is so fun.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
You know what's up.
surrounded by a bunch of NPCs all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think Fousey's on coke. I think he probably has like undiagnosed autism or something. Like just the way he fucking acts is bizarre. It's not normal. So he said he's totally sober, not drinking or anything, and he's just on antidepressant meds. But yeah, there's something when somebody tells you they're in a fucking cult and then you just like look at your fucking phone, you know, to see like notifications from a stream, it's just so weird.
I believe that four-wheeler vid is from Paris.
Okay, weird. I wouldn't have thought France would license four-wheelers. That sounds more like something a U.S. state would do. Thanks for the donation, though, Sam.
This is me.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll follow you back.
Well, I mean, I don't care either way. I got like, I got no problem with that. But yeah. So they put me in the newspaper, and I'm like laying out on this rock, and pushing on the sea lions.
Breathe the sea lion. Give her one more. On me, on my tab. Can you put that on my tab? Her next one.
Oh, thanks, dude.
I got you. You're a good energy. I like you. Your name is Sarah? Okay.
What was your name again?
Yusuf?
I can remember that.
Yeah, you can call me Fousey if you like.
Okay.
That's my name.
He has bipolar disorder? No, He did a podcast with Ethan Klein where he was misdiagnosed with bipolar disorder. So apparently he doesn't.
Like New York or
yeah. What about you?
Well, I was born in Oregon, and then I went to California for a little while.
Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the best friend ever on a plane one time. And she goes, here's my pen. And I was like, thanks, I love it.
Oh, the plate is for off-road use.
Pull it down the toilet and push it.
Bro, leave it to fucking Europe to regulate things where for off-road vehicles you need a fucking license plate. Stupid.
I've been trying to smoke for like 6 days now, but every time I get close to weed, it's like it doesn't work out. I'm so mad.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. So, the house I'm living at, right? They're like...
Wait, tell me about the cult you're living in.
Okay, so like, I'm into God.
Okay, God is good.
God is good, God is, you know? And that's how I feel about it. But, like, if I start getting to a man, if I do anything besides, like, Old Testament shit...
Of course. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you know you?
Yeah. Guess how many followers I have?
What the fuck? What are you doing?
I don't know. I just live my life very out loud.
You do. That's funny.
Like, this is fucking weird and disturbing, and then he gets distracted by this. What?
So yeah, tell me about this cult.
So, it's like, the girls are like really into like, okay, so you can't talk to men, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's sober living, and I'm here for you.
Are you sober? No.
I've been sober, so okay. The alcohol's not my thing, so before crack was a thing, I love
crack. Can I tell you something?
What?
I swear to God.
And she was a former crack addict.
I'm sober. On my stream, our slogan, I swear to God, is we don't do crack here. I swear to God.
All the time, all day long. Every 20 minutes.
Really? You got addicted?
Yeah, bad. Crisis.
How old?
Well, so I'm 28 now.
Can you excuse me for 2 seconds to use the bathroom? Okay, look. Here, listen to this. This is my chat. So they'll be talking to you. And this is the camera, okay? So those people are talking to you in real time. No.
Dude.
I'm not from Portland. I'm everywhere.
This is so weird.
What is this? What is this, dude? Keep cracking. They told me what's cracking.
I can't find the bathroom. Yo, how are they being to you? Are they nice?
They said what's cracking.
Diet Coke! That's my favorite.
Hey, can I get another one of these?
Thank you, brother.
Oh, thank you, dude.
I gotta find the bathroom. Don't do crack. We don't do crack here.
Not anymore.
No. Where's the bathroom? Straight forward.
Hello. No, I'm off. Thank you. This is so much. Everyone said like I should put crack in 93. I wasn't even born yet. This is too much.
I don't know if I can stand
Well, I'm in a house. It's like, I got baptized. It was nice. It was good. I love Jesus. I love God. I talk to him every day. It was just, it was hard. It's hard, like, dealing with, like, the judgment for me. That was hard.
Yeah, sped up the video because it's long.
I should never read. And so, like, I got, look at this. This boy that, like, said he loved me, and they're tattooed down here. It was so bad. Like, that's why you shouldn't do that. And you have to have every 20 minutes. It only lasts every 5 to 10 minutes anyway, but it is a good place to be in this suburban house, but they're crazy. If I try to date, they're like, they judge me. God, dude, there's never for me. An ex-boyfriend? What you want? How did I quit? Oh, I had a seizure. And my friends were like, they thought I was dead. And so I kind of like freaked out, and I woke up out of my seizure, and I was like, what happened, dude? And they all told me what happened, and I got really, really like scared by that, and I called my grandma actually, and I said, hey, I need help. Like, I told her everything. I told grandma everything, and so she sent me a flight from Vermont to Arizona, and I stayed there. I've been sober, so on the 15th this month I'll be sober for, well, clean, not sober, but clean for drugs for 3 months. So,
whoa.
Pretty cool.
She's still a hardcore addict.
Yeah, New England. You guys are so nice.
I lost you and it was so scary. I didn't know where you went.
I lost you and I was scared. I just told like my whole story. Thank you.
The game's really good. People really good.
You know what? You're nice. You're cool. Yeah. That's you.
Buttfish, don't you tell us he absolutely killed this.
Oh, where you at? Oh, there you are. Who called my name? Ah, yes, indeed. Yes. No relation. I am.
Are you Uncle Ruckus?
I am Uncle Ruckus. How you doing, color lady?
Oh my God, you are amazing. I want to take a picture with you.
Let's do this. Good to see a white man here. Good to see you, sir. How's it feel surrounded by all these colored folks?
Yeah, that's a pretty goddamn good cosplay. Thanks for the donation, Buttfish.
I was like, I was seeing a lot of stuff. I was. I had a what's it called?
So, are we committing to not doing crack?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, good.
That's what I'm saying.
You're so dope, Sarah. Come to LA, please.
I've been close.
Please change your flight.
I wish I could. Guess what I'm going to see. Guess
Who?
what I'm going to see.
Ed Sheeran.
No.
Taylor Swift.
No.
Katy Perry.
My babies.
Oh, you have kids?
Yes.
They're
I have
so
two
cute.
sons.
Dude, what
Their
the
names
hell?
are Michael and Magnus.
They're so cute.
So what?
How old are they?
My youngest is turning 6.
This woman is a hardcore crack addict and has fucking kids.
My eldest is 7.
Yeah.
They're so funny. So they played. So I was really into Minecraft when I was young. Do you know the game?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So I said there were my kids. They're like 3, 4, 5. They're getting older. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna teach them the controller and teach them how to play. And I was like, dude, I just made my own best friends. I made them with my body, right? To play Minecraft with me.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. Like they're. So when I get there, I'm gonna make some NPCs.
She had kids for them to play
I
Minecraft.
have like totems, and I'm gonna make a pyramid and like do all this stuff. And
In the video game.
yeah, yeah.
Where do they live now?
My babies, Vermont.
With their daddy?
I have a really, really, really good baby dad. I was extremely blessed.
So they're with him full time.
Yes. But I was stay-at-home mom for 6 years.
Yeah.
That was my job. I love them.
Thank you. Can you say that again? Because they think I stink. Can you say that
What?
again?
You're so good. Like,
Thank you.
I can't even like see myself.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Like fresh on
White
the
girls
start.
usually don't like me. White blondes. I don't know. I've been with Asians. I've been with Mexicans. I've been with Muslims. I've been with Jewish. I've been with Chinese. I've been with Vietnamese. I've been with Filipino. The one race I haven't been with is a white girl with blonde hair. I swear to God. I don't know why.
I like my last boyfriend was like a light skinned guy. I like it.
Light skin?
Yeah. I like it. But so
I'm brown.
yeah, he just takes a little dingleys off. You're like, I'm brown.
Right? Right? I would have so much fun with you in LA, I swear to God. What time's your flight? What time is your guys'
2 hours.
What time is your guys' flight?
9:20 to
9:20. Okay. Mine's till 12. I'm stuck here till 12.
You're on the layover?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the
I was gonna say,
fuck
why are
I'm
you
gonna do.
here?
I know. I came from Toronto. So I guess my assistant said that I made her book this flight. I tried to blame my assistant and fire her. She said, hold on, bitch. You booked it. I said, all right. Whatever.
Wait, why are you running? What are you doing?
So I'm live, right? I've been live for 35 days. I travel straight. I'm like the real life Truman Show. Yes, they watch me
That's
sleep.
fucked up.
They watch
Dude.
me shower. They watch me kiss girls.
It's been
they
live
watch
for
me fall in love, they watch me
35
shit.
days.
So I took them to Toronto this weekend. We partied, and now we're going back to LA. Then we're going to Vegas this weekend. You want to go to Vegas?
I've been to Vegas one time.
You wanna go?
My 21st birthday. What do you do there?
I haven't been there since I was 21, so I'm just gonna party. I'm sober though, but I'm gonna party.
yeah, me too, right?
That's why I was like, oh.
Clean is what that is. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
But no, your energy is a really good fit for me, and my audience recognized that immediately. Because I'm very like exuberant. I'm very loud. I'm very big.
I feel you.
And everybody else is like this.
I don't know, I feel you.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. So the fact that I can come to you and say, "Can I get a hug?"
Yeah. You're so sweet.
You kissed me. Can I kiss you? Thank you. Can I get a kiss?
Oh, yeah. You're so nice.
His blueberry, through the thing. Yeah,
Look at you. Your diamonds.
They're fake. This is fake. This is real, but this is fake.
Let me see.
This is real, but it's foggy right now because I showered with it. But this is fake.
You know what my job is? You wanna know what I am?
Whoa, what?
Can you guess?
What?
Guess my job. Guess.
You're a badass bitch.
That's first, but guess what I am second?
What?
I'm a maid.
Really? You're a maid. That's I respect that. 'Cause you're hustling. I respect that. You're hustling for your kids.
I am.
That's respect. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're hustling for your kids. That deserves respect.
Wait, now my suitcase? This bag is half full?
Your friends are leaving, by the way. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're cool.
You'll get to them? They said you're boarding at 9:20.
So...
It's 8:40.
No.
I can tell you when it's
no,
time.
they don't know where I'm going.
Oh, you're not going with them?
No.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Vermont.
Oh, for your kids.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
They're going to Florida.
Can I get another kiss? You're so cute.
She's a crack addict.
So I'm going to...
He's kissing a crack
I'm
addict.
not leaving until like 11:30 or something.
I can't believe this is how my Toronto weekend is ending. I had such a bad and good weekend, but the fact that I'm ending it with kissing Sarah from the airport. I love you so much. I love you. You're so fun. I am sweet. Thank you. I like to be sweet to women. I love women. I flirt with every woman in the world, but I don't. Here's what I don't do. I don't flirt with you, then go to the next woman and pretend I don't flirt with her. I tell every girl, you're not the only one trying to be the only one.
That's what I thought, dude. As I said, don't act like I'm the only one.
Oh,
Don't
wait.
do that to me.
So I want to piss off my audience, right? I have a Discord, right? With like 8,000 members. Can I send them a picture of me and you kissing? To piss them off? Yeah. They've been mean to me this weekend. Give me a kiss, please. Thank you. They're
Dude.
gonna cancel me for this. I don't care.
This
though.
is so crazy.
This is so lit. I don't care. This is so lit. You have me. I have a boner right now. I swear to God, you can feel it under my pants. I swear to God.
Don't tell me.
Don't tempt you with a good time. Would you join the Mile High Club with me?
I've been there.
You've been there? Damn,
Bro.
You're like Kitty. My chat. Look at them. Look at them. They're all like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck, bro?"
I told them that I'm gonna come with energy because I landed really happy. I had a really stressful weekend, right? And I went to the club right before I left to my flight. I don't drink. But I partied, I danced.
Yo VG, what's up with this Ben Shapiro lookalike girl? Have a good stream, my G.
Yeah, apparently she's not even related to Ben. She just looks a lot like him. His sister looks a bit more like him than she does, though. But yeah, she's just a conservative lolcow. Thanks for the donation, Renee.
I sweat and I had a really good time. So I started feeling better. So I got on the plane. I didn't have Wi-Fi for like the landing and shit. And
How many sit-ups have you done?
Oh, done 140. Got 60 left. Thanks for the nation, Sam.
Like just felt good. I felt content. I felt like God had me exactly where He wanted me to be, and I was happy about it. Yeah. Stop drinking. You're good.
Oh no, I'm gonna finish this because I paid $20 for this.
They're gonna get mad at me. They're gonna be like, she only kissed you because she's drinking.
No, I just slept for 8 hours.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I just.
Oh, they see my hand. Fuck. Fuck.
Let's do that. Like what?
Koi. Dogs.
Did you have a baby?
Yeah.
2 babies.
Dollar and muffin.
What hand grippers do I have? I have the Captains of Crush grippers and their Zenith grippers. And I have the 1.5 to 3.0. The 1.5 I think is like 150 or 165, something like that. The 2.0, you can look it up on their website. The 2.0 is like 200. 2.5 is like 235 or 240. I can do like 1 or 2 reps with that. And then I haven't been able to close the 3.0. And I don't know what the resistance are on the Zenith, but I can do sets of 8 with the number 3s. And I can do sets of 35 to 40 with the number 2s.
Tiger.
Oh my god, that's like a animal.
And then the rest are on my legs. And the other one's right above my dick, so you can see that one.
I got one right here too.
Can I see it? Oh my god. What does that mean?
So, that's the dude's name.
Sarah, I can't be with you now. No, I can't.
No, so.
Is that your baby daddy?
No.
Sarah!
Listen,
what the fuck? I thought we had something.
So I got some.
Is that real? Is that really him? Holy shit. I am not shitting you, I am shitting myself.
That is not Hitler. He would have to be like 98. But thanks for the donation one.
Oh, I got sold into the sex trade.
You got sold into sex trade? I actually care about this shit because I'm like an advocate for like against sex trading and all that shit. What happened?
He was trying to make me a lot lizard basically.
A what?
Yeah, a lot lizard. I like her.
Yeah, I get it.
She was a crack addict who's being sex trafficked by a guy who is making her have sex with truckers at a truck stop. And she's in a Christian cult that it sounds like she's trying to escape from. And this guy comes up and just starts kissing her. What the fuck? Like...
First of all, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you being this honest. This is a real conversation.
No, it's real.
My audience might not understand, but I've been there. I used to be a sex addict, so I used prostitutes for years. I used massage parlors for years, so I understand.
Yeah, so
I'm glad you're free from it now, though.
Yeah, I am.
It's
I am.
crazy.
And, homeboy hit me up 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, hey, hi, what's up? And it's like, is my name still there? Blah blah blah. And like talking to me, and I'm like, it's not. My body's not yours. So.
Hey Jamal, thank you for the subscription.
Aww.
What did he say?
He was asking if his name's still on me.
Do you have money to pay for the removal? No. Can I pay for it?
I would feel uncomfortable.
I swear to God, I want to pay for you to remove this man's name off of your body.
I cried. I went into a tattoo removal place and I cried, and they told me it'd be $150, and I couldn't pay for it.
Can I please pay for it?
I feel uncomfortable.
Can I please pay for it?
Well, you know what's crazy is that it's over a scar. I had a C-section.
Can I please pay for it? I don't want another man's name tattooed on you, especially somebody who disrespected you.
I cry every time I do.
Exactly, that's trauma filled. Can I pay for your tattoo removal? You don't. I know you don't want me to, but I'm asking you. I want to. God gave me a platform right now, and I'm helping a lot of people in life. I gave out $1,000 in Toronto, $3,000, just getting out. I want to help people. I don't want you to have that tattoo on you anymore if that brings you that much pain. Can I pay for your tattoo removal? Thank you. What's your Cash App or anything?
I'll show you.
I do not, especially the fact that it was a sex trafficking thing. Fuck no. If you have Cash App, I'll send you. How much do you need?
Yeah.
So his so it's $150, but this is what I have to go see my kids with for 2 weeks.
That's it? I'm gonna send you some money right now. What's your Cash App?
It's called Virgo Excelco.
Like the way this girl's like talking about how she was fucking forced into sex trafficking, and then he's like, "Oh, thanks for the sub, Jamal."
Give me the app. Let me see it. I do not stand for sex trafficking or any of that shit. So
he scared me.
I know, of course. He took advantage of you and manipulated you. How long were you stuck under his spell?
About 6-7 months.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Look, I just sent you a little something.
Thank you. I went to he had a domestic violence case. I'm sitting there in court, and I'm looking at the screen, and my heart started racing. I'm freaking out, like crying, because this girl is saying all the things that he said to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. He's having me sit on his side in the courtroom.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, to everybody who's sitting here like, oh my God, you kissed her, da da da. This woman was involved in sex trafficking. The guy who manipulated her and brainwashed her is a piece of fucking shit and deserves to die. So yes, I sent her $300 so she can start removing her tattoo and see her kids this weekend. I'm against that. I'm a sex addict. A lot of the women that I used to get hand jobs from were sex trafficked, and I'm so ashamed in that. So if I have a chance to help somebody,
I get it.
yeah. Because it's very near and dear to me. Because I'm shameful to the girls who I like did stuff with.
It gets worse. Sounds like it's getting better, but it gets worse. Just wait. Mike Johnny Tellers, Brittany Venti, and Rollo Tomasi had beef. I'll react to that in a second. Thanks for the donation, man.
Be free and happy of that. That's fucking bullshit. Nobody deserves to be under that. And you're so fucking strong. I want you to know that. Nobody understands how much you went through being in that situation, but you're still sitting here with the most beautiful smile in this airport, the most beautiful energy. So you deserve to be happy. I really am happy that I met you today. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I believe in that. And I'm not talking about like, obviously you're flying to wherever you're flying, I'm flying to wherever I'm flying, but I'm really glad I met you in this moment right now.
Me too. I could tell when you were walking out. I was like, that's my best friend.
You saw that?
I saw Destiny training with deadlifts. You should really offer him one-on-one coaching. He needs it. Also, my bad bro, I can't leave meat, but I reduced it from every day 3 times a day to 4 times a week, once a day. Sardines, egg and chicken, and a bunch of black beans.
Well, I've seen Destiny deadlifting. I've offered to help him with one-on-one coaching. Like, I didn't say I'd do like give him a free plan or anything, but I said like I can help him with technique stuff and just give him advice on basic programming, and he refused my help. So, but you can stop eating meat and everything. You just don't want to, so don't use that excuse. Thanks for the donation. You work for someone.
Just learned my grandma is a Ron DeSantis fan. I've lost all respect for her. How do I cope with this?
Well, I'd call my grandma a fucking moron. So, I don't know, man. Maybe just don't hang out with your grandma. These people are like genuinely mentally fucking ill. If they're fans of Ron DeSantis, it's either that or they really don't know anything about politics. And they like people like Ron DeSantis because they like how charismatic they are or something, but they don't actually understand anything about their policies. Thanks for the donation, though, Ben. Mike.
Females with autism. So.
And Booty Come Donate Tellers, can we watch from 12 to 12:06 for a couple minutes? Let me see. To 12:06.
Subsequently finished 10th place, so, yeah. But, you know, that was some serious animosity. You should see the... One time, Kamali and Ciccarello were in the Weeder headquarters, and they drew some sort of... they got on one of those little marquee boards, and they drew a picture of Craig Titus, and they portrayed... He had his belly protruding and wrote down Myrtle the Turtle on it.
2:14:06? Is that where I'm supposed to watch from?
But, you know, when you play something one time, it's minty. When you play it over and over again, and not so many.
What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday. Very nice day indeed. I just wanted to share this delicious helping of macaroni and peas with you all and let you all know that I am bald and retarded. It's a short one today. Have a good one.
That nappy-headed monkey. I remember this video. Yeah, that's right, I'm bald because I'm old. I've lost my hair. Look Look at this guy's hair. His hair, I mean, look at the way he looks. How in the world are you going to get a job looking like this? And only 136 views from a year ago.
Shit.
How many other videos has he put out, actually?
You fucking triggered Vince.
And he's a vegan, which makes it even worse.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Channel's also very disorganized, too. Like,
I love how you triggered him so hard. That's fucking amazing. I think I'll wait to react to the Rollo and Brittany Venti beef, because the video's 20 minutes and we have a lot to go through here. But we'll react to that next stream.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm like, I want to say hi to this person.
Let's see.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna skip a bit.
I'm sorry. Money! They sent you over 100 already. Go to your recents. Let me see your recents. I'm so happy for you, girl.
I'm gonna get my baby some stuff.
Let's go. She only had $100 to visit her 2 babies.
I had prayed for 2 weeks.
She only had $100. She showed me her Cash App. Now you have $539.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, baby. I'm so happy for you. So look, God gave me a lot of money before. A lot of money. And guess what I did with it? No. You're okay. They love you. You're okay. You deserve it.
Yeah, his arms are looking pretty fucking jacked.
You deserve it. You're so special. You're so deserving. You're so loving. You're so kind. And you deserve everything that's coming to you right now. I promise you that.
Thank you.
You've been through so much, and people don't understand that. You deserve so much. I just want to see you smile. I don't want your phone number. I don't want your Instagram, even though I already got it. I just want you to smile.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I met you. So listen, God gave me a lot of money before, right? And you know what I did with it? Jack shit. I bought Ferraris, I bought Rolexes, all the bullshit that doesn't matter. Now that I always told God, if you give me that money again, I'm gonna bless people. So I'm so grateful to be able to bless you. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry.
Well, I don't know if Fousey's on steroids anymore, but he was actually on steroids. I'm thinking like a couple of years ago or something. So he's been working out for a while. I don't know if he's still taking steroids, either, for performance enhancement or TRT, but he was taking steroids. So yeah, he wouldn't be that big if he wasn't on gear.
I'm so glad I met you.
I miss my baby so much.
I know. I'm so glad you can get them something now.
I fucked up so bad.
I'm so glad. No, you didn't fuck up. How'd you fuck up?
So,
don't worry, baby. Everybody fucks up. We all have our own demons. I know. We all have our demons.
This is where it gets bad.
Yeah.
It's not. I was their mom. I was a stay-at-home mom. Their dad worked in the stock trading market, and I didn't have to do anything. I was okay, and then I sat there and I said, well, I don't want to be in love with a relationship. Like, he's, I don't have to do this. He's not my boss. He's not my dad.
Yeah.
And that's how he treated me. And so I left. So I got into drugs.
Wait, you got into drugs after you left him?
I've been into drugs before, but when I became a mother.
So you can give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know this girl. There were a few red flags, like her saying she was in a cult. But okay, the flirting and everything before, the crack addict stuff and kissing. He kept kissing her after he found that out, which fucking weird. Then after she told him she was sex trafficked. All right, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. Now watch what happens after he knows this woman is a crack addict, was sex trafficked, is in a religious cult, and she's broke as fuck, only had $100 in her bank account, and he's telling her that he's rich and giving her money. And then watch what happens.
I quit everything. And then when I left him with our dads, I was like 17 again. I don't know what happened. But was always there for them, always, all the time, and then all of a sudden I disappeared.
The reason I relate so much, I'm gonna be honest with you, is because I used to be a sex addict. So a lot of the women I used to mess with were sex trafficked. And I always like shit about it. Oh no. I was always upset. I would always leave the massage parlors like shit because I knew the woman was sex trafficked. They didn't want to be there. But my addiction. That's why I'm happy to be out here. Can I talk to you privately off camera for a second? Of course. Come with me. Not even on weird shit. I really want to have a conversation with you. I really want to have a conversation with you.
So then, she has a nice, yeah, she has an alright rear end. So they both walk away, and then they go off camera for a few minutes. Looks like about 5-6 minutes. And then he comes back first.
My friend, come here. Can you watch our stuff for a second? Make sure nobody takes anything. I got you. Thank you, brother. I'm gonna turn it.
So then they got a bag or whatever, then they walk off camera again, and then they're gone from 51 to 1 hour. So they were gone for about 10 minutes.
The Mile High Club, because I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love. I just joined the Mile High Club in the airport, in the men's bathroom. I swear to God. Wallah, I had to confess. I couldn't hold.
So, yeah. After finding out that this girl is a drug addict, sex trafficked, is in a religious cult that she's trying to escape from, broke as fuck, and then flexed on her with, like, his cash, he went into a bathroom and had sex with her. So, like, any sensible fucking person would kind of think, okay, this girl is, like, crazy and desperate and vulnerable, and if she thinks I have money, she might be doing this, you know, because she's desperate, and, you know, you can find some, like, gray areas with consent here. Yeah. So I'd say that's wrong to do. Not something I'd do.
She had $100 in her account, has 2 kids, and was drinking at an airport where drinks cost at least like $10 each, lol.
Yeah. Clearly not a sensible person. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo.
Hold it for a fucking second. I didn't go to buy her no fucking snacks. I joined the Mile High Club. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shared that. I'm sorry. I'm lying, by the way. It's a joke. It's a huge joke. I'm typing I'm sorry in chat. It's a huge joke.
So he was probably seeing comments from people saying, like, what the fuck, and then tried to play it off or something. And then you can see her hair's fucked up, so he was probably grabbing her hair and stuff.
Her mama's. Yeah. It was actually a prank,
So look how messy her hair is out of nowhere.
Please respect her and don't disrespect her right now. I'm not fine. I disrespected you by pranking them. I didn't think of you and your emotions, and I pranked them, but I didn't think of you, and I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It starts out, you know, like that.
I know, but I was rude. Trust me, I was rude. But I lost one of my headphones, so we're good at the end of the day.
Yeah. So let's get to the apology video.
When I started this and I was on the H3 podcast, everybody met Yusuf. And everybody loved Yusuf.
Everybody loved the genuine, humble, fucking talks about humping a toy leopard kid who they understood is just like them but is just fucked up. And everyone liked it. And since then, we have skyrocketed to such extreme proportions. Like, guys, I went 9 months not making a single dollar. I went 9 months not tweeting, not posting, nothing. Nobody saw me, nothing. And now all of a sudden you guys see what happens everywhere I go. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when your mental health is like mine. And I'm
on day 6 of being vegan. Honestly thought that there would be a lot of foods that are accidentally vegan, but it turns out that is not the case. Grocery shopping and meal prepping is going to be a more often occurrence from now on. Animals must be saved.
Well, there's quite a few products that are accidentally vegan. Obviously, not everything isn't. So it kind of depends on what you look like, how you look at it. There's a lot of sandwich cookies that are accidentally vegan. A lot of like biscuits, like crackers and stuff that are accidentally vegan. Stuff like that. But when it comes to like general confectionery, a lot of that stuff isn't vegan. Pre-made meals, a lot of that stuff isn't vegan. So it kind of depends what you're looking for. I don't know what you mean by going to the grocery store more often. I don't have to make any more grocery trips, but it's always good to do things like meal prep anyway. Thanks for the donation, sheesh niche.
Let all the fame and the excitement get to the best of me. I let it change me. I looked at the mirror when I was taking a piss in the bathroom, not joining the Mile High Club like Kitty. And I didn't like what I saw.
Sengoku United Tellers, I burned over 500 calories on the Stairmaster this morning. I don't feel too burnt out from it. You think it'll hurt my gains? Probably. Usually, like, it's only one session, but usually when you have
Rich, did you ever watch the film Downfall? It's the best war movie ever made. Someone uploaded it on YouTube 2 weeks ago in HD. You have to watch in German and read English subtitles
I'm just gonna skip that, but I haven't seen the movie Downfall. Somebody recommended it to me, so it's gonna be on my list of movies that I'll watch in the future. Thanks for the donation, Aaron. So, if you only have like one single session where you burn a ton of calories doing cardio, it's not really going to do anything. But if you train like that regularly, like multiple times per week, and it's not just some like every now and again random occurrence, like, yeah, it's absolutely going to impact your progress. Thanks for the donation, though, Son Goku.
Not only just the swollen eyes, puffy face, white skin tone. I didn't like who I saw in my eyes. Yeah. When I started, I was just Yusuf. There was no girls on stream. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm going to throw up. I need to pee. Can I just run in here really quick?
Okay. What the fuck? Why is all this weird shit happening? Girls driving him. Oh, sorry, I have to pull over. I need to throw up and I have to pee.
I'm really sorry.
That's fine. Give me a muffin?
Yeah.
When I started,
what is this?
I didn't do anything for content. The reason I didn't stream for so many years is because I would always say, like, I would always talk to A Breezy and I would say, who am I, bro? I have nothing to stream. I have nothing to talk about. And I genuinely believed it. When I streamed in January of this year, I had nothing to say to the camera. All I talked about was, guys, I want to end myself. I'm not happy. I'm going to go get a real job. And that shit went viral and everybody... And the only other time I was on the internet is when I posted on my Discord privately when we had a couple hundred members and I said, guys, I think I'm about to take my own life. I did that as a cry for help, thinking it was going to stay there. But I'm dumb for thinking that, because if somebody cares about you, it's not going to stay there. And then I hit the internet and everybody sent love and support. And I was ashamed of it because that's so embarrassing. But when I started, this shit was just for fun. I was just at home, laughing with my supporters on Discord, joking around, eating, doing like little e-dates, having fun, and we were building a strong community. And the clout, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna take accountability and say the clout got to me. And I realized, like, oh shit, you're popping, cuz like you could really do something right now. So I started being more grandiose, started being more loud, more obnoxious, more angry, like everything that I used to do in the bits normally. Because for people who've watched me for this entire 36 days, you know that everything is pretty, not everything, but like you get what I mean, everything is a bit. So like even when I'm talking to someone, when I'm doing this, when I'm doing that, it's all a heightened version of reality, but it's not reality. And that's why everybody around me has so much fun, because it's like it's such a dopamine high. Well, I am high and drunk off dopamine more than I could ever fucking imagine, and I need to slow down. When you pray, you're supposed to pray to ground yourself and be in the present moment, and I haven't been grounding myself. I've been running, Toronto, fuck you, stay here. Running, fuck you. Oh, you've supported me for 10 years, suck my dick. Like, what the?
I didn't know Fousey was from Toronto. Interesting.
Fuck, dog. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna say sorry for that, because it's so fucked and not acceptable that I don't have any justification for it. And it's just flat out wrong. And I see that. In regards to the incident with the woman at the airport, I saw so many clips on Discord of people editing that shit wildly out of context. I'll give it from my scope of view.
What? This is his fucking excuse? We just saw the full clip. We didn't see anything taken out of context. He learned that this girl was like, her life was fucked beyond belief. Crack addict, sex trafficked, in a fucking religious cult she was trying to escape from, broke as fuck.
Would you ever cook with alcohol?
I'll react to that in a second. Broke as fuck, and then he starts throwing money at her, and then, like, it's very likely that he ended up, like, just because of how fucking desperate she is, he created a situation where she felt like no other choice but to kind of, like do some of the shit, like have sex with him in the bathroom. The reason she might have been so receptive to him just going up and talking to her the way she was because she may have just been, like, desperate for any male attention so that she could get, like, money or some sort of help from somebody. Like, and then knowing all this over the course of the conversation and then doing that, like, there's no context in which anybody would think that's okay. That was just fucked. And then, like, him trying to say this was taken out of context, like, we saw the whole fucking live stream.
Would you ever cook with alcohol? For example, like using stout beer in to make Irish stew, or red wine into your fried cutlets, for clear liquor to make pasta sauce. And are there any benefits to it?
No, I personally wouldn't do it because I hate the taste. I've had recipes that use things like wine and stuff, and I don't like them. I think when you're cooking with alcohol, so if you, like, pour wine or beer into something, assuming it's a high enough temperature. I don't even think it has to be that high of a temperature. The alcohol boils out of it. So I don't think that's really a concern. I think the only time you're actually going to get an appreciable amount of alcohol from food that's made with alcohol is like chocolates that have like brandy in them or something. But yeah, I don't think you're actually getting alcohol from stuff like that. Like if you're making pasta sauce, I'm pretty sure it gets like cooked out. Might want to look that up, but yeah, I don't ever cook with alcohol or alcoholic beverages because I just don't like the way it tastes and the way it turns out. Thanks to the Nation Duchy. Kilua donated $2. When it comes to sweet potatoes, do you think they're better in sweet or savory recipes? Depends. The last time I was training for a bodybuilding show, I used to use fake brown sugar, and I'd make it was like a dessert, and I'd use sweet potatoes and mix it with the brown sugar, and it'd taste fucking awesome. So it's nice like that. Sweet potatoes also go really well with like gravy, so you whatever your preferences are. What do you prefer to add on a baked sweet potato? I usually don't add anything. If I do, I add like olive oil. But if you want to make like a dessert, you can add you can do it with real brown sugar, but you can mix in like fake artificial brown sugar, and it tastes great, and it's like lower calories and everything. Thanks, Kalua.
Did you know that the people who started the fight in Montgomery, Alabama are the owners of Vassar's Mini Mart? I googled the store and I wasn't disappointed, lol.
That is weird. Oh, so he worked there. Yeah, so I was right. It looked like they were the ones who instigated it. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, this guy was just telling him, like, get the fuck out or something. And then this dude charged him. Yeah, this is probably racially motivated. Okay, yeah, this is what I would expect. Yeah, a shithole like that. Well, thanks for the donation, Kalua. Or not Kalua, Bend Over. That was a fucking crazy situation.
I land in the airport, I meet a mom and a daughter, and I'm having such a good time with them. You can literally rewatch it. We're laughing, we're talking. The daughter tells me she does, I think, astrology readings. I took her Instagram. The mom loved me. It was great. The issue was I walked to a bar as a sober man because I shouldn't have been in the bar in the first place. But I saw...
Well, they offer non-alcoholic beverages. When I've traveled, like I had to go to Belgium and shit to meet Jasmine, I sat at a bar and I don't drink. Like, maybe if that's triggering to him.
A chance for content, so I saw a woman, so I sat next to her. And of course, oh my god, 33-year-old man-child starts rizzing her up. But she was very receptive and she was very sweet.
Whoa, he's only 33.
Me too. Yes, she had been drinking, and I actually called that out right when I sat with her. I don't know what came first, me sending her the money and then putting her Cash App out, or me saying this to her, but through conversation, she told me that she had a tattoo from a past person in her life right above her genitals, and she was sex trafficked. And I break down in full-blown tears. I don't like the fact that I'm saying this, man. I know I talk about everything, but this is so private. The only way through it, the only way to get through it is to go through it, so I have to say it.
Does he have like a tattooed hairline, or is this like a hair transplant? Because like his hairline looks artificial in some way.
As you guys know, I frequented massage parlors for years, over a decade, in those, you know, places. And I did that. Let me just make sure it's live before I say this. Can you check the stream? I'm just gonna say it. As you guys know, I've been to massage parlors for years, and a lot of the places that I went to, I had no, like, they didn't tell me, I wouldn't know, but I know like, it's obvious. A lot of them were sex trafficked, or just like.
You missed over the pictures that featured KKK members in their store on Google lol.
Oh, okay, yeah. The people who started the fight in Alabama are the owners of Vassar's Mini Mart, so I googled them and I wasn't disappointed. Yeah. That is... What the fuck? Yeah, that was almost certainly racially motivated. That's a crazy situation. Thanks for the nation, bend over.
Like, you know, they're brought to this country and promised a whole new world. Oh, what am I going to do for a job? Come here for a massage. And then when they ask you for a happy ending, give it to them. So I broke into tears. Because I felt guilty. I felt shameful and remorseful. Reason being, I've done it for years, but I've never gotten validation on whether they were sex traffickers. But a woman who was sitting next to me that I made a great connection with looked me in the eyes and told me she was sex trafficked and started crying. So
well, I don't know why he would assume all the women that he got like hand jobs from and stuff were being trafficked. I don't know how prevalent that is, but I don't know why you'd assume that. Kind of weird. And why he'd assume that. Like, she was talking about like having sex with truckers. Like, she said she was a lot lizard. That's a lot different than a massage parlor.
I felt like absolute scum. I felt like an asshole. I literally like got to see the consequences of my choices. Because like, let's say she worked at a massage parlor and I went to her.
Well, she didn't. She said she went to trucker
getting
lots.
a massage from her and then a happy ending against her will without like me even. It's so disgusting, and that's why I'm so against it, and I'm so guilty and shameful to even say this. This is literally, I swear to God, the hardest thing I've ever had to say in my entire life. But a lot of people are counting on me to take accountability. So
I
I'm not
misspelled
gonna,
incident.
But anyways,
Fuck.
I get up. I forgot what I was trying to do.
I realized that.
I had some bit planned, and we walk off camera a bit. We're on camera, but we walk back, and I give her a real hug, and she thanks me. She's so grateful. I sent her, I think, $300, and the chat sent her $2,500. She was going to see her daughters, and she only had I forgot how much. She had nothing in her Cash App, so we gave her $3,000. She was so grateful. She was smiling. So I said, do you want to walk and talk? So we walked and talked. You know, I tell her, I go through this, I go through that, I go through this, I do that, all this shit. What does my dumbass do? As if you always need content, and as if just, you know, 10,000 viewers in the airport isn't enough. That's the addiction of clout. You need more. So what do? I run back to the camera. I sit down, And I think I even said, Wallah, I said I joined the Mile High Club.
Well, it looks like he actually had sex and that he is lying about it right now. Because didn't she mention, like, they did have sex in the bathroom?
I used this woman's pain.
He's from Cali, was visiting Toronto to see 4 viewers, ditched them because they were too quiet, yet he claims he's introverted. Was pretty mean to them considering they're supporters. Got a ban on Twitch but got a kick deal now. Some say 13 mil, some 33 meters.
That is crazy fucking money. Like, holy shit, bro. It's always people who are like fucking not only crazy but retarded.
I'm back. What's this FouseyTube shit and why should I care? Or are you just wasting my time with stupid bullshit?
Well, it's not quite just stupid bullshit. Maybe a little bit of both, but yeah, it's kind of a bit of an issue. He took advantage of a girl who's being sex trafficked. Thanks to the Nation 21st Savage. Yeah, it's always people who are crazy and retarded who get these sorts of fucking deals. I have to, like, start being crazy and retarded. Thanks for the donation, though, my stoner mind.
Her story, her life, for my content. And that's, I have no words for that. If you guys want to cancel me for that, feel free. Deadass. I don't want you to cancel me for the bullshit you guys are saying about he fucked this girl, he did this. I pray Fajr in the airport. I don't fuck girls in the airport. I've been celibate for over a year. People know that. I say that.
I swear she said, like, confirmed that they had sex. Let's replay the thing again. Like, her hair is all fucked up and messy too, like when she got back. It's kind of weird.
I'm almost. Yeah. You got more money? How much? $2,495. Let's get it. Hey, and by the way, to everybody I was joking around with before, it was actually a prank, so please respect her and don't disrespect her right now. That was fucked up of me to do as, like, this is a prank and everything. She did not do anything. She's a woman of 2. She loves her children, so please respect her. I pranked them. I pranked them. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
No. I'm not fine. I disrespected you by pranking them. I didn't think of you and your emotions, and I pranked them, but I didn't think of you, and I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It starts out, like that.
I know, but I was rude. Trust me, I was rude. But I lost one of my headphones, so we're good at the end of the day.
Karma came for you.
No, I lost one of my headphones. Fuck. But no.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I think he actually might have had sex with her in the bathroom, though. Like, this is fucking weird. They walk off, he comes back first, and her hair's all fucking messed up. Like, look at her hair here versus...
How many subscribers does he have? Time to start twerking. Why did he fail to offer her help to escape the sex trafficking?
Well, she already was done. She said she did escape it, but apparently she got involved in some religious cult. Yeah, this whole situation was kind of like fucking crazy. Yeah, her hair was like straighter here, and then when she got back, it was like more messy. So I don't know if I believe this. This seems like it's, he realized he fucked up after that. So I don't know. I don't think I believe him when he says, oh yeah, I didn't actually have sex with her, it was a prank. I'll twerk after this video. There's only like 3 more minutes left. Thanks for the donation though, Sam. 21st Savage until I watch this shithead. Or, sorry, shit.
There is only one condition that makes you deathly afraid of water. And when symptoms appear, it's nearly 100% fatal. This is rabies.
Really? Whoa, I didn't know that. Weird. I didn't know rabies did that.
Ice cream, yum. Balloon pop. Gang, gang.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Son, I brought home Popeyes for dinner. No, son! What did I tell you about watching this? Bryce Michael! Bryce Michael, are you okay? No! Oh, this woman is tearing this family apart! Oh. Bryce Michael, give Daddy the phone. No. Bryce Michael, give me the phone, please. No, I don't want to. Give Daddy the phone.
No. Gang.
These hands were grown from me. From boy to man. Only to be tempted by beggars.
Yeah, the rest of this wasn't very funny. What was hilarious is he has like the anime girls on his wall and Hideo Kojima right there. That was a funny touch. But the rest of this, there was no real punchline. But yeah. Thanks for the donation. 21st Savage. DD donated $2.
No, that's totally not accurate. Vegans get a bad rap because the majority of the loudest voices are beyond obnoxious. I know vegans that don't do it for animals. I know vegans because they want to be part of this tribe of like, I know better. You might know better, but the best way to get people to understand that is to pause and say, have you thought about this? What experience do you think the animals are having? Being able to let someone see it from their perspective.
Yeah, this is just
showing up and going,
fucking bullshit.
Oh, you're eating a steak? No, that's totally not accurate.
I don't know why you sent that to me.
Let me see that hairline before we go.
You want to feel it?
Kind of.
You have to.
So, this is a tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. What?
Shaved this morning.
Feels like my ball sack.
Does it?
A little bit.
You don't have hairs on your ball?
No, I do, but the skin, it's very like...
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah,
very
yeah.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Look, come back here. Wow.
Yeah.
It's so...
It tastes like beef jerky.
It tastes like beef jerky.
It doesn't look bad.
No, it looks good.
A woman literally on stream came up to me, and they can vouch for me, and she said,
I saw
that's
that
a really
clip.
nice haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So do you regret the hair tattoo?
Oh, 100%.
You do regret
Yeah, what the I have a tattoo on my head. You think I like being on the first date? I have to do it first date. That's my rule. I'm not going to make her...
What do you say? How do you tell them?
I just take off my hat, and I say, you know, this is a tattoo. I just own it.
Do they get weirded out by it?
They love
ever?
it.
Oh, they love it.
They love it. Not love. I think more the honesty
They
than
like the
anything.
honesty.
But they're not weirded out by it.
Let me see that hairline before we go.
You want to feel?
That's a weird comment.
I never do flat bench. I do incline bench every time I touch my chest because it's the top thing that people see is up here and it raises your chest up. So that's what people see.
He has like no upper chest, by the way. Like, I think my upper chest is more prominent than his. And I mostly do flat bench. I only do incline pressing once in a week. And the rest of my pressing is horizontal. You train your upper chest by doing flat pressing. It trains your entire chest. It's just the incline biases it like just slightly for your upper chest. So you don't need to do much volume for your upper chest. I don't think like either this guy has terrible genetics when it comes to like training, or he barely trains, because if all of his fucking pressing volume is incline, how the fuck is my upper chest more filled out than his?
I focus on my bottom two abs and I treat them like a bicep. You ever see a skinny guy? He's super lean, no six pack. Well, the reason is he's not treated his ab muscle the same way he treats his bicep. So it's not poking through the skin. The bigger you can build those ab muscles up, the more they'll poke through the skin, especially as the fat comes
Well, yeah, that's true.
down, and what happens, it creates a shadow, and that's all that a six pack is. So I'm constantly trying to get a pump in my abs, and I will do abs every day. People are like, oh, they gotta recover, bro. The muscle's like this fucking big. Do abs every day. And do them weighted. Decline with a 45 on your chest, the rope where you really just squeeze it. I'm never doing crunches on my back. I only work the inside part of my tricep. That horseshoe, because anybody can get that outside part, but to create that horseshoe is all the size. And the triceps 2/3 of the arm.
We'll do this stuff.
They're doing biceps. If you want to get your arms big, you gotta do triceps, bro.
Some of this is accurate, but most of it's just nonsense.
Can you gain muscle and lose fat at the same time? This is something a lot of people get confused on, and it can often lead them down the wrong path.
So this is a really tired old topic. Yeah, you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time.
But I used this woman's pain, I used her struggle, I used her story, and I turned it into a joke. As soon as she got back, I confessed, and I told her, and I was apologetic, actually, and I said, I'm sorry. And she was like, it's okay, you're so sweet, it's a joke, ha ha. I said, no, I used your name for, I disrespected your name to put myself up, and it didn't even work. I'm sorry. And I am. She's a survivor.
Can't really blame FouseyTBH. I'd hit that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Not really interested in having sex with crack addicts that I just met, but thanks for the donation, Ben.
Survivor of sexual assault. I stand with all survivors of sexual assault. She said she's a sex addict too. I'm a fucking sex addict. I stand with survivors of sex addiction. And I'll do whatever I need to do to make this right. Starting with, after talking to Ethan, Vivid, my mom, and my entire family, and close ones, I promise you guys I'm good, I'm healthy, but I'm gonna go to the hospital right now with Katie to get a mental health evaluation. Get a little IV of vitamins and water just to replenish myself, and then I'm gonna go see my therapist. If I want this to actually work, I can't do what Ice Poseidon did and go, I need balance. People watch me for me. Yeah. I tell everybody, people watch me because I have the power to change and motivate people through the power of my voice, then I need to be a walking testament to my story and not be a walking contradiction and give people to call me a hypocrite. Bro. Like I said, I'm gonna go to the hospital right now for the first time in this subathon. I will leave the clips on during the day. We usually only leave the clips on at night when I sleep. I need a break. I'm gonna leave the clips on, and when I get approval from my mom, Kitty, Vivid, and Ethan, and G7, I'll be back. Don't know how long that's gonna be. Could be 6 hours, could be a day, who knows, but I need to take a break. The one thing I want to say is, if you don't want to support me, whatever, I'm not going to ask you to stay. It's your life. This is mine. You're watching it, and you have every right to stop supporting me. But the one thing I'm going to ask of you, please don't twist the narrative. I know you guys hate me, and I'm talking to a select marginalized group right now. I know you guys hate me. I know you love tearing me down, but please don't twist the narrative. Please don't twist the narrative. I fucked up. I own that. But don't try to say I fucked a girl, I took advantage of a girl, I did this and that and this and that and the other. Please don't disrespect my name like that.
Like, the thing is, he wants people to think he's being honest when he says, oh, I didn't really have sex with her. Well, he just acknowledged he lied. So if he's a liar like this, I don't know how we're supposed to, trust him when he says, this isn't a lie. Like there's no way to know if he lied and just made this really bad fucking insensitive joke, or if he actually did have sex with her then lied afterwards to save face, not seem like a fucking total crazy idiot who took advantage of somebody.
I know it's on me and I fucked up and I'm the one who said it, but there's a lot of people out there. There's people who literally made a Discord, grown adults who made a Discord just to hate on me. Please don't twist.
I mean, considering what you did,
twist the narrative. This is my life, and this is my real life. I hope to find her. I hope to talk to her. I hope to have her on stream, and I hope to maybe we do something to help her. By the way, Vivid, I need to talk to you about Emmanuel because I need to know what's going on with the GoFundMe. I love you guys so much. AB hearts.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking bad, I gotta say. Don't think we'll twerk into that one. Let's twerk to some Genova, and let's have another one. Maybe one that Sam would like. What's the... have one in mind. There we go. Oh. Ugh.
Let me hit some freestyle, baby. Some of my natural talent. Yo, you know my flavor. I'm the real gangster, baby. I come from the East Coast, baby. You got my flavor, baby. I'm the real Rob Bailey. You got nothing on me. I'm a wankster. You got bling bling, 10 carats on my ring. I'm the big fat Joe, baby. $100 million stack, baby. You know I'm fly. You know I'm the gangster. You know I'm vanilla cream, all smear, baby. My piss. Lenny's my boy. He's a real best friend. You know we got the bling. Lenny's gonna go to the top with me. I'm fly, baby. Lenny's the man. You know I'm wankster. All the misfits kick some ass. You know, baby, it's my flavor. You know I'm the ice cream world star, hip hop bodybuilding with the disabilities. Mean shit, I'm the real man. Yeah, my future movie star Hollywood. You know my flavor. I'm a bodybuilder, famous YouTube celebrity with disabilities. Who gives a fuck about disabilities or medication? I'm the man. Fuck disabilities. I don't care about social security checks or SSDI, baby. You know my flavor. Fuck ADD and autism. I'm the man. You can really jam to it. Fuck you players. I got it, baby. I'm the sick vanilla. You got the flavor. Mustang out of shop, baby. Lambo, my mansion, my cigars, all my thug life. Peace out. Got smoking the weed. We know the joint. To all you haters, I was poor with $7 in my pocket. You know the flavor. Now I'm working my way up to the top to be a multi-millionaire. I got the cheddar, baby. Nobody's stopping me. I'm untouchable. You know my flavor. Going right to the top, baby. Mad famous celebrity. Rapper bodybuilder. YouTube celebrity. Overcome discipline. You know the flavor. Fuck everybody. I'm the man. You can't stop me, baby. I got the fly in the coast. East Coast, West Coast. You know my flavor. You know where I came from. I came from Los Angeles. I came to Florida in 2001. You know I want to move back to LA. Be a movie star. Be a rapper. You know my fly. You know my flavor. Eminem don't got shit on me. I'm the real wankster, baby. You got my flavor. Vanilla ice cream. You know, baby. I'm the real dessert, motherfucker. You know my flavor. My flavor's fucking ice cream, bitch. You know I'm the real wankster. Little Wayne don't got shit on me. Little Lady Gaga, I'm the real rapper. Vanilla Ice, Gwen Stefani. You know you can't touch me. World Star Rap, you can't touch me. I'm untouchable. I'm the real jammer, baby. You know you can't touch me. I'm a real wankster. Little Vicky Warwick is my hoe. I've got all the diamond hoes.
He did the lyrics, Jason, and some people have edited it so that it's like better. This was the original.
Boy, Rick, you know the flavor. You know the flavor. The puck facts, baby. Yes, the Nature Boy's gonna hit some. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. Fuck! Ice cream, you baby! Hollywood man, you know the flavor. Stacks, baby, 60 stacks. You baby, I got the flavor. The trend is kicking in. The trend is kicking in. Woo! You know the flavor. 60 stacks. Tell the DJ he gonna bring it back. Yo, 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 baby. Yeah! Yo, I got a 60 stacks, baby. You got nothing on me, baby. I'm a wankster. Los Angeles, baby. I come from the East Coast, baby. You ain't got shit on me. I'm the wankster. Eminem, you ain't the man, baby. I got ice cream, baby. I'm the real flavor, baby. You got nothing. Wankster, baby. I come from the East Coast, West Coast. You know the flavor. 60 stacks, baby. I'm the real jammer.
Yeah, that's the audio that song came from. Oh yeah, I love when.
So Jason Genova is telling people that he's raising and collecting money for me, and he's not. I never gave him permission to. Do not give him. So do not give him any money. I think that's really messed up to take money from someone who's very sick, and people are actually giving him money. I honestly think that's beyond, like, fucked up to do, and it's illegal, and people are giving him money, telling him to give it to me, and he's never going to give me the money.
Dude. Jason is a real piece of shit. See, I wonder if she still has her Instagram. No. Dude, that is so fucking crazy. He is such a bad person. Sees somebody who's sick and then creates a fake GoFundMe. Holy shit, dude. All right. He needs that money for Skittles, I guess. The Only Path donated $2. Let me take a look here.
Well, we've got right now this fascinating phenomenon, world's richest man saying he wants to...
Instagram hyper users are psychopathic and narcissistic. What?
Restore truth to Twitter and trust to Twitter.
Yeah.
It's the public square now. It's how people communicate, find news.
No, Twitter is where Nazis and racists and homophobes go to talk about how racist and homophobic they are.
Would you ever wear sunglasses from Ray-Bans?
Probably not. They're marked up so ridiculously high, and they're not particularly good. So, I've never seen any Ray-Ban sunglasses that I've even liked. So probably not. Thanks for the nation, though.
You were personally impacted by Twitter's left-leaning, censorious ways. You've now been restored. What impact do you think Twitter becoming an even playing field will have for...
Who knows?
Twitter is not an even playing field. It literally promotes right-wing and Nazi content. So Twitter was not right or left-leaning before. It's just that conservatives were more likely to break terms of service because of how fucking bigoted they are. Now, it's just become right-wing, and it promotes bigoted content and demotes left-leaning content.
I mean,
and Twitter's probably not going to be around for a while.
I know people who know Elon Musk
while.
very well, who've worked for him, and these are very able people, to say the least. And they really admire him. He has the ability to do exactly what he did. He went
No one at Twitter admires Elon Musk. They all think he's an idiot.
into Twitter and he said, he's a good observer of the Pareto principle. A small minority of people do all the productive work. It's like, all you people, you're gone. And he just does it. It's like, and
he fired off a ton of essential staff, which is why they can't moderate, they can't run the site. If you click on links, it won't open the right page. Didn't they have to stop people from making like a certain amount of posts and everything? Like, so much of the essential staff is being fired off that the site doesn't even fucking run properly. Like, yeah, oh yeah, he's such a genius. He was able to figure out who's productive and who isn't. He literally had to beg people that he wrongfully fired to come back to work. Yeah, that's how much of a genius he is.
everybody who's whiny and complaining whines and complains about that, and no doubt some people who were doing a credible job were also let go, because it's a pretty broad swath, let's say. But he's got rid of 75% of the people, and Twitter is still working.
You call it working. Yeah, it's losing money like crazy. He literally can't even afford to pay rent in the Twitter offices. He's so desperate for cash. He is threatening corporations to pay for ads at this point. He's saying, oh, well, if you're not going to pay for ads on our platform, I'm just going to let people make fake accounts and bad name your company since you're not giving me money. That's literally what he's resorted to. Like, he's so desperate. He wants to rebrand in this like last-ditch attempt to see if it does anything. How delusional can fucking Peterson be?
With record traffic.
Right, exactly. And so I think he will...
There is not record traffic on Twitter.
Oh, and apparently he's also put the boots to the people who are trafficking in child sexual exploitation already.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was a bizarre statement. Jordan Peterson said there's less child porn on Twitter now that Elon Musk took it over. And then people were like asking him, you saw child porn on Twitter? Like, what is he even talking about?
Right, no kidding. No.
Yeah, whatever. Peterson's a fucking idiot. It's like, he's become an absolute whack job. Explanation, the only path. What the fuck? We have them all, right? So... Oh, there. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Fucking Zerks. Sons of bitches. Ah, fuck. Just doing some meow meow stuff. Oh my god. Imagine being a cat. How amazing that would be. Where am I going next? Oh, here we are. Oh my god. Nya nya nya, cat. Da da da. Cat. Cat is doing cat stuff. Oh, I have a meow meow. What's going on, meow meow? Let's see, Yes, you're a cat. Stupid bitch. What's the matter, kitty? Prim. What are you doing behind my chair? You can sit on my lap if you want. Yeah, come on. Come here, little meow meow. You're not alone. Why are you meowing? Childish meowing. Childish meowing. He said virtualization enables psychopathy.
Well,
Yeah,
we've
take a
got
look.
right now this...
Learn from his experiments, and we'll see if he can clean up Twitter. That's tough. Well, that's not good. You know, believe all women. It's like, yeah, fair enough. Except it's believe
Yeah, come on.
most women.
Come on.
As soon as it's all, it's like, yeah, well, what about the psychopaths? Well, they don't exist. It's like, oh, you wouldn't say that if you ever met one. So if you think
Dude.
that all people who are malevolent are only victims, you're naive and fortunate, and you better wake up, because one of these days someone like that's going to come and knock on your door, and you are going to be one sorry person.
It's my little meow meow.
And it's very difficult to keep that 5% of the population regulated. All their regulation is external, because they have no internal regulation. And I don't see that we have any ability to regulate that online, and we reward it, right? We reward it with attention.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. There's terms of service on practically every social media site, aside from like some like weird Russian ones or something, but there's content moderation. So there's a reason why you don't see people uploading videos of them torturing like their cat to death. It's because there's fucking content moderation. Yeah, you're a good boy. Mm-hmm. You know I love you, Prim Prim. You know I love you. You're a good boy. Mm-hmm. It's my little whim whim. Yeah. That's my little whim whim. Oh. Prismo's the best, kitty. He's the best. If you disagree, you're just a piece of shit. He's the best kitty. Yeah. Oh my god. So handsome. He's a great example of how you can be a sweet little kitty and be vegan and still be big and strong.
Monetize it. This could be... See, I actually think that's what's driving polarization. I don't think polarization is real in some sense. I think it's all driven by undue attention paid to dark, tetrad, Machiavellian, narcissistic, psycho...
Like, it's funny how he says this when the only reason you're seeing people like him get banned off Twitter is because he's violating community guidelines. Then he complains about there not being, like, enough content moderation online, which would ultimately get him fucking banned because he's a bigot. And then when you have somebody like Elon Musk step in who just bans people who are ideologically opposed to him, rather than banning people who legitimately violate some kind of actual societal norms, Peterson's like, oh yeah, that's great. He's such an idiot.
Psychopathic sadists. And that's polluting because they communicate in an untrammeled manner in the virtual world. And because we're so virtualized, we think that's how the world is. It is.
Like, by the way, whenever he goes on these tirades about how Twitter users or like internet trolls are psychopaths, it's only when people criticize him. Like, when he sees Michael Knowles talk about how he wants to genocide trans people, he doesn't have anything to complain about. But then when people call him out for being a hypocrite or a liar or him just being wrong, you're all benevolent, psychopathic, Machiavellian.
Isn't, but we're reacting to it as if it is.
Is there a disproportionate number of those people in the media, perhaps? Is that part of the reason?
Oh, yeah. Anywhere where there's a lot of public attention available. Yeah.
Anywhere where anybody can disagree me on any topic, there's always psychopaths.
Politics, entertainment, media. Anywhere where people have the privilege of being in the public eye. Yeah, that's exactly. The psychopaths will invade that for sure. Now, that doesn't mean that all the people in those industries have that characteristic. I would say that's a lurking temptation for people who have a talent in that direction, right? Because every temperament is going to come with its own temptations. And to be a person like you, say, although I'm not saying this about you necessarily, although it's probably true about you too, is that you're very likely to be extroverted and disagreeable. If you weren't extroverted, you wouldn't have that verbal fluency, and you wouldn't be comfortable in the public eye. And if you weren't disagreeable, you wouldn't challenge people. Okay, so what's the problem with being extroverted and disagreeable? Well, it tilts you towards narcissism. Now, there are ways that can be regulated. Maybe you're enmeshed in good social arrangements, right? So you have a husband, say, who helps keep you sane, and children and friends, and they help box you in. And maybe you're conscientious, and so there are, and like I said, every temperamental variant has its attendant temptations. But it's definitely the case that social media rewards disagreeable, extroverted people, and it also disinhibits all the temptations that are associated with that. It's not good. And the research on this is
Jordan Peterson became a millionaire from social media, so it's kind of fucking bizarre that he's saying this. Like, either his own success on social media is proof that he's wrong, or he's one of these, like, psychopathic extroverts that he's talking about.
becoming quite clear, by the way. So we know that female hyper users of Instagram are also, they're sadistic, Machiavellian, psychopathic, and narcissistic.
What? Why did he say female hyper users, by the way, and not just hyper users? So I don't even know what he means by hyper user. I'm assuming he's talking about people who make money off social media, like him. So people who just are good looking, so they upload photos of themselves and make lifestyle content and shit on Instagram. He's calling women specifically narcissistic psychopaths because they're able to make money off their good looks, whereas nobody wants to look at this guy's fucking corn niblets for teeth. And he's just jealous of that.
And they optimize for short-term mating strategies. So they're promiscuous. And that's a marker for antisocial behavior. So antisocial people,
what?
Broadly speaking.
How the fuck is promiscuity a marker for antisocial behaviors? Like, you'd have to be social to some extent to be promiscuous because you're looking for sexual partners. Like, the only way to do that is to socialize with people. He is so monstrously retarded. It's just unbelievable.
Speaking, have more sexual partners. They start engaging in sex earlier. They're more callous in their utilization of themselves and others. And so...
Would you call that toxic femininity?
Sorry, because somebody has a higher sex drive, that means they're a psychopath? Does he not, like, know how hormones and shit work?
Femininity? Is there such a thing as toxic
absolutely.
femininity?
We know what toxic femininity is. It's the female version of antisocial behavior is reputation savaging. Yeah. Gossip, innuendo.
How can you set up a study to get results like this? If this was real, everyone would be using this.
Oh, Science Banner Natural GH Booster. Yeah, so it's So for one thing, this isn't a study. This is just bullshit on their own website. Like, where's the Oh, I see what they're doing. So this isn't a study. This is just an article. They have a number of references. You typically see a transient increase in IGF-1 after protein intake, particularly with branch chain amino acids. But yeah, this is just bullshit. It seems like they're using IGF-1 and growth hormone interchangeably. But yeah, this is just garbage. The only way to boost your growth hormone is either to take a growth hormone secretagogue. There's certain SARMs that do that, or